Let me make sure that this is muted so I don't hear an echo. Okay, I think people can see us now. What is up, peoples? It is KikiZilla101 here yet again, and this person.
What's my Greg? Greg, you didn't give me my shit.
Greg didn't give him his lines. No cussing, bad boyo.
I'm sorry.
We have Fiasco, Spino, Billy Goat, the Savage Aloe, Dino Fan, Gib. I always call you Gib, but it's GJB 2003. Wow, we have a lot of people in here. What is up, everybody? Thanks for joining in. We're just gonna do like a quick little Mesozoic Isle stream because I feel like streaming. I haven't talked to you guys in a long time. And Seastar's here, and he and I haven't talked in a while, and so we're gonna have him join in. And also, I'm unpacking all my stuff from Mesozoic Isle. So yeah. Let's see. I love you both. I love you too, Billy. I love you too.
I don't know how to respond to that message. I have a girlfriend.
Seesaw is a conflicted heart.
I mean, then again, I have issues, Ada.
Yes, you do. Wait.
That's great.
Am I doing something wrong?
I don't know. Are you? I can't see what you're doing.
I had a way that I orientated all of my figures before, and I think I screwed it up. I think. Damn. So let's see what we have going on here. Message automatically held review by ArtsyDilo. Okay, not gonna look at that. Discord app attachment. What is this? That's just beautiful, Fiasco.
Oh, Aiden, you got a question right there.
I think that was a live feed picture of Gibson after his family runs out of tea.
Aiden, you got a question for you. When is the next paleo review?
Oh, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I know that I said that I was going to try to do one a month, but quite frankly, I have Mesozoic Isle and other important stuff to take care of. So I'm basically just doing it whenever I have a figure that I really want to talk about. I know that there's a couple figures I have that I really want to talk about and do reviews on, so I don't plan on ending them. But also I really want to do one on the 2019 Carnotaurus from Safari because I feel like there's a lot of educational value there, and also I have strong opinions on it. Good question. You just made a fully functional dimension hopper? That's sweet, dude. You should come over here and give it to me. You stole my mic? It's mine? No. I've had this for months, dude.
Well, I've had mine for, like, years.
Well, is yours black?
Yes.
Oh.
I got the black ice. Do either of you know when the new Safari Aloe is being released? I'm not sure. Probably.
What do you mean my upload schedule is worse than yours? You barely upload anything, Fiasco. At least last time I checked.
Oh, it's
not about the upload schedule, my dude. It's about the content, and all your content
quality.
sucks.
The quality of the content.
I'm just teasing you, Fiasco.
Or are you teasing him?
I don't know, am I?
I don't know, are you?
I don't know, am I?
I don't know, are you?
I don't know, you can tell me the answer to that.
I don't know, dude.
Do either of you know when the new Safari Aloe is being released? Yeah, January.
Oh, I thought it was
live, bad father. I'm gonna put you in timeout, Billy. Long time no see. What is up? What is up, man? Oog, nice comeback, Kiki. Oh yeah. Fiasco is blank because he denied to date me. That should make him smart. That just makes him smart. I'm sorry, Billy. That is the smartest decision Fiasco will ever make in his life. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Nothing much. Well, sweet, dude. How's Yakana Island coming along? We haven't heard much about that. What
yeah.
episode do you want?
When's Yakana
Don't
is
tell me. Yakana Island started filming before me. Don't tell me I'm going to finish Mesozoic Isle filming before you finish Yakana Island filming.
Oh no.
There, we can compete with each other and motivate each other to get the filming done.
Oh god.
As well. You are a very smart man, Dino Man. Shrooms! The shrooms are back, my boys! What's up, Cholololololo? If any of you guys are fans of gaming or Twitch streams, if you guys like Artifact and Quake Champions or Dota 2, any of you guys are fans of that, Trojan Dragon 13 has a Twitch account, I think under the same name, and he's going to be streaming a bunch of that stuff. He also has a YouTube account under the same name, and he's going to be posting some highlight videos. So go check him out, show him some love if you're interested in any of that.
Yeet.
Eat.
Yeet.
Oh, Alec, you're going up here. He's a smart. He's a smart Alec. If any of you guys are Bionicle fans, you got that reference. But if you're not, then that just went nowhere. You are going to finish Mesozoic Isle filming before I get Yakana Island filming. I am taking a break, but still working on it. Ah, gotcha. Aiden's window is blinding again. Or blinding. It's blinding you again?
It's perfectly fine. I can't see his beautiful face.
I don't think it's that bright, bro. Sorry, man. I can't do anything about it. Editing what I have of Season 2 and scripting Season 3. Ah, gotcha. I never got the Baraki. Let me join. No, it's Mesozoic Isle stream. Sorry, bro. On the next Hangout stream, you can join in. Hello, everyone. Okay, now I already read that. We got frozen rain right now. Isn't that just snow?
Frozen rain. Or it could
Or
be
hail.
Yeah.
How many figures do you have? I have 200. Damn, that's 200. That's a lot. I probably have around the same. Probably have around 200 as well.
I have a measling like 56.
Yeah. I mean, I think last time I counted it was around 160, 150, something like that. So I imagine by now it's like around 200, probably just under 200. Probably not 200 yet, but maybe around like 180. I'd be surprised if it's 190, but
I have
somewhere around there.
I wish I had 100.
Oh, so I probably have more than Dino Man, but not by much. You caught up really quick, Dino Man. You barely had anything at the end of last year. And I thought I was buying a lot of figures.
You were.
So what's up with MI? Well, we're basically done filming, except 5 to 6 scenes that I need to film out here in this field, which I plan on doing tomorrow because then my uncle's coming over. I'm probably not going to get any work done on that, but
And for me, I have officially started film scouting.
There you go. So film scouting, pre-production for Scars, and then wrapping up production for Mesozoic Isle. Actually, there is one more scene. One of the scenes, my favorite scene in the finale of Mesozoic Isle Season 1, or one of my favorite scenes. I didn't like the location I was filming at, so I stopped filming it halfway through, and we were also being rushed to leave the house at my grandparents' house because we needed to get over here for various reasons. And so I was rushed. I didn't like the location, so I just stopped in my tracks, and I'm going to find a new location and refilm that. But it's the finale, so I have a bit of time. I'm going to try to get done within this week. So yeah, other than that, all of the scenes at my grandparents' house and all the other scenes in the show are done except those 5 to 6 scenes that I need to film out there in that field, and that one that I want to reshoot. Possibly another one. If I have time, I might reshoot another one. Just to find better locations. But yeah, basically 3,000. I almost have 3,000 individual video files. a lot of those are just specific shots inside of a scene, but a lot of them are also entire scenes because I just leave the camera running and I just reposition it. So, yeah, about 3,000 individual video files on my computer for Mesozoic. Freaking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
J212 Films ask, any new figures?
Caesar got one.
Alright, I got this thing yesterday. It's really fun. I got the grab.
Really sounded like a bird there.
I really like its sounds, actually.
Sounds cooler than it did in the movie, in my opinion.
Yeah, I got that guy for birthday present, or early birthday present, technically, since my birthday is not until the 5th. Indo rapper.
Ah, you're making room for your Christmas haul? Yeah. Boyo. How long is the average episode of Mesozoic Isle? Well, here's the thing. With my script format and my estimations, I've estimated them each to be around 20-25 minutes. But because this script format and stuff was poorly designed, I said poorly, not poorly. Poorly designed for, I know it's not a good word, but designed for like actual cinema with dialogue and stuff, not just narration. It's not going to work quite as well. And so if anything, I'm assuming they might end up being a little bit less. So just expect around 20 minutes is what I'd say. Around 20 minutes per episode is where it's probably going to end up landing. I know that I originally, when I was writing the prologue episode, it was planned to be around 25 to 30 minutes. But then when I scripted it, I shortened it a bunch and tried to get it around 20 minutes long. And it's looking like it'll probably end up being around 15 to 17 minutes long right now. So that's that.
After Christmas, I am get Vite Giga. I was planning on getting Vite Giga back when you had a job and I didn't have money. Aiden was gonna put down money for me to get it, but I don't know. I might pick it up maybe. I think I'm getting the
you can get them on everything dinosaur now.
I think I'm gonna get the Saurophaganax that they have and the Sin Raptor instead, or not the Saur. I don't know what it is.
You mean the Allosaurus relative?
Yeah, I thought it was Saurophaganax. I don't.
No, it's not Saurophaganax. It was Chilantosaurus. Is it Chilantosaurus?
Something like that. I don't remember.
I don't remember if I'm remembering that name correctly, or I don't know if I remember that name. I think it's Chilantosaurus. I don't know. But yeah, you definitely need to get that. I definitely like the special edition more than the regular one. Oh, right here. Do you have any more? What figures do you want for Christmas? One's for Mesozoic Isle Season 2. I'm not going to say any of those. So
yeah, only certain people are allowed to know those figures because we're buying.
Yeah, I mean, from now on, I plan to not. I don't really want to even do many collection updates too much anymore because I feel like they're just kind of they take a lot of time, and I just don't really particularly enjoy them too much. But every once in a while, I'll show off my dinosaur collection. I'll probably hide a couple figures from now on because it makes it easier for me to keep certain things secret if I want a secret character inside the show or something. Because I've already done that with right now, like with the Monster Commander's Rex. You guys technically, well, you guys know I have it, but you guys don't know what it is. There's some other figures you guys probably don't know I have, or a lot of you guys don't know I have that I'm using inside the show. But it'll be a lot easier if I do less collection updates and unboxings and stuff. And so that's what I plan on doing. And, you know, I do want to make videos that you guys want me to make, but also I want to make things that I enjoy making. You know, I am taking the time to make these things, so I have to enjoy them on some level. while making them, and I just don't really enjoy making unboxing videos. Or I enjoy them every once in a while. It's okay to make a collection update, but I don't really, I'm not very fond of them. Okay, see you, Dynaman. For my birthday, I'm getting the smaller Vitae figures, but I'm getting them soon because it won't come for 3 months. Oh, yeah. That probably would take a long time to do that. Yeah. You're still muted, Cesar. Okay. Please, Father, forgive me for my Christmas list sins. What's...
He put 4 Reborn figures on his Christmas list.
Oh.
I think we have to crucify him.
This is why I told you, Billy, there is a slight chance I might disown you. After Christmas,
I think that for Christmas, I'm going to ask for dinero.
Dinero?
I mean...
Oh, yeah, that's what he said.
I mean, I got money right here. Just look at this dinero.
Oh, yeah, just wallet flashing.
Oh, yeah. You guys didn't see my card. Yeah.
So 9 scenes left, you said? That was yesterday. That was 9 scenes left I had to film at my grandparents' house. Yeah, there was 9 scenes left at my grandparents' house, I think. And
I'm going to make another.
I finished all of them except 1. I need it. My birthday is near Christmas, and there is only 1 month between them. Oh, my birthday is on the 14th, so it's, you know, really close to Christmas, and Cesar's is on the 5th of December. So, you know, we feel it. We're just, but it's still not as bad as my friend Isaiah. Isaiah has his birthday on Christmas, which sucks royal bahookie because he never gets, like, you know, birthday presents and Christmas presents. He just gets 1 present for all of it. So he gets a severe drop in value overall for the year, which kind of sucks. I still want to disown you, Billy.
No, my dad does the same thing. He usually makes me choose between my birthday and Christmas. my birthday's at the beginning. You need to pick Christmas.
Why doesn't he just get you a present for the month?
Honestly.
Seems like you waste time picking whether or not it's for your birthday or Christmas.
Well, he got me the...
I guess it's when you'll get it. That's the thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, this year I probably got the most expensive things my dad's ever bought me.
No, it's not available now, King of Gypticus. Like we said earlier, it's available in January.
But the Chimera is, and you can get that on Safari LTD. Oh, sorry, no plugins.
Yeah, I want to get that Chimerasaurus. Chimerasaurus is cool.
Yeah, it is. I saw it finally. I think I might get that. I might ask someone to buy it for me.
I know none of my friends are here right now that are planning to get me birthday presents besides the C-Star, but I know some of them wanted, a lot of them wanted to get me the Safari 2019 Allosaurus for my birthday, and it's not coming out until after. So give me the Chimerasaurus.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna get you something else.
Not you. I already just said that I wasn't talking about you.
I'm not getting you anything 2019. Basically because I was ashamed inside of the Styracosaurus.
Oh my god.
That Styracosaurus broke my heart and my trust with Safari. I could have bought so many things on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, but I didn't because that happened.
They screwed up their sales, and they could have just sent you a new one, you know, but they didn't.
Never responded. Yeah, and it's like I would have. It's like I wanted to get the Diplodocus so bad on Black Friday because it was 35% off. But I'm like, okay, if I get it, what happens when I get it in the mail and then I find out that it's...
To be honest, I like the Diplodocus a lot, but it's overrated. I'm gonna be completely honest. I really like that figure, but it's overrated. Its head is it has a lot of problems. The paint is all over the place, and it even has like a molding issue where one side of the face actually has a big piece of plastic that like covers up like 75% of the mouth. Like the teeth have a big extension of plastic. It's gross.
I wanted to get it, but then I'm like, and this is what I said. I'm like, I'm gonna get it in the mail, and then I'm gonna pull it out and find that all the spines on its back are broken. So I'm like, I'd rather not get anything.
I was worried about that, but it didn't happen for me, so I was lucky. Because they pack their crap like royal garbage. That Safari does a terrible job with packing.
It's not that I'm it's okay. The thing with the Styracosaurus is it has its problems. And I mean, I prefer it had an open mouth like the other ceratopsians. It looks really like funny. I have problems with the horn and the frill. But it's the fact that Safari packaged it so poorly, and now it has like such a terrible paint chip on the front of it, like on its at the tip of the horn, like it's just missing paint.
It's pretty
And
brutally obvious.
yeah, there's just this white spot there, which is
He's
like
not just complaining about it. Like, it's pretty bad. It's like it's pretty obvious that it's there.
yeah, like I sent them pictures, and I was requesting for a refund or another one, and they never got back to me.
No, they could have just given him a discount on another one or something. They did nothing. Nothing. They didn't send him a freaking good luck mini. They didn't do crap. My Diplo didn't break when I got it from Safari. It's barely scratched or chipped at all, and I've had it for coming on 2 years. Well, that's awesome. Good for you. I'm like, it can work out well. I have most of my Safari figures that I've gotten from their website have turned out to have like little scratches. Most of them are pretty minor, but they're a little annoying that, you know, they're coming brand new and they get scratches in them because they're so poorly packaged. And some of them have really annoying deficiencies, like my Macrocania had a pretty annoying scratch on its face, and it has a defect where it's actually got like a bubble in the plastic, like a big bubble on the side of it. So it's weird. Yeetus bombitus. Cesar, if my dad disowns me, will you adopt me?
Fuck me. That was kind of.
Okay, you gotta start getting used to not cussing on here, boyo.
That just kind of. I'm sorry. That one just like.
I'm getting the Mojo Baryonyx Rebor V-Rex Jungle, Safari LTD Utyrannus, and Papo Cryolopsaurus. Mojo Baryonyx, I really like the promo images for that, but then when I saw it, like the in-hand photos of it, like really super electronic blue, I didn't really like it. The Rebor V-Rex, I don't like the detail on that one. The Safari Utyrannus is pretty decent. I think it's a little overrated, but
Well,
the Papo Cryo looks
your
great.
banner is currently not sketched in a sketchbook because I have things to do.
School and other important projects.
I'm sorry, Dinoman, but I'm putting scars before.
Do note, Dynaman, he really does want to try to get it done for you, but you know he is doing it for free, so he has to take the other things into priority first. You know, so
yeah, I haven't even had time to draw for myself, so I mean.
yeah.
Like being on a useless streams. Oh well, Dinoman. For your information, I'm actually doing homework at the same time.
Not doing it very fast, but
I'm doing it.
What counts? Tupandactylus. This is called Tapejara, but it's a Tupandactylus. Oh, he did call it a useless stream. You swine.
You
useless stream. You call this useless stream, Dino Man? You are one to talk, boyo.
Those are some big words for a little man.
He's not a little man. Cesar, he towers over you, so I'd shut up.
I'm short.
He's like the same height as me, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if America has them. If Safari LTD is technically renewing the Carnegie collection, is the Dino Kairos technically replacing the Bapiosaurus. Why? That's not the same genus at all. Like the only time I'd see that they're replacing like a certain genus is with Psittipati and Oviraptor, because Oviraptor is basically based off of Psittipati, you know, our depiction of it. So that's why they did that. That one's replacing it. Dinochirus and Bapiosaurus are very, very different. They're in completely different families. Or Dinochirus is inside the Ornithomimid family, and Bapiosaurus is a Therizinosaur. And I honestly think that eventually they'll make a new Bapiosaurus. They made one in the tube, so I'm hoping that eventually they'll make a new Bapiosaurus. But the Carnegie one's pretty good. I definitely don't think that the Dinochirus is replacing the Bapiosaurus in any respect. What's up, Camo? I almost called you your dirty name, and that would have been bad. I really like the Mojo Berry because it stands out from anything else in my collection. Fair enough. I typically don't like things that really stand out in that way. I like things that stand out like on their own if they like they look nice. You know, they grab attention, but not in the way that they like literally like just stick out, like that they don't fit in. That's how I feel about those like really brightly colored things. Like the Carnotaurus from Safari 2019, it looks really bad on David's shelf in my opinion, Spino Dude, because it just has this really bright orange head. It doesn't fit in my opinion. And then it just kind of bugs me. And then that's kind of how I'd feel about the Mojo Berry. It's just way too electric for my taste. I said the new DI episode had bad Rex movement that didn't seem natural, weird blur sometimes, and a weird awkward time where when the Giga was fighting Doyle, and look where I am now, missing a dad. I thought that yeah, I think Gibson's puppeting needs a lot of work in certain respects. He does it kind of bluntly in some areas. I think like with the sauropod scenes in the first episode, he kind of just like picks them up and just moves them. It doesn't seem very convincing. And there's some other segments where he does that. Maybe not a lot of work. Maybe that's an incorrect word, but it does need some work. My main issue with episode 3, I really liked episode 3. I think it's my favorite episode of Dinosaur Island, period, so far, because I just found it very enjoyable. But I really didn't like the night vision effect. I thought it was very poorly done. I thought that he did a really good job with like the main parts of it, but when it came down to the actual effect with those bars going across the screen, it was just nothing but an eyesore. I was watching with my grandma, and she and I just really kept getting distracted by that really obnoxious bars going across the screen. They didn't look like, you know, the old grainy thing that you want with a older film. They looked like just big bars going across it. I didn't like that at all. I thought it was really poorly done. I think that he should have just made it from scratch and not had those bars on there at all. I didn't like those. I really love the night vision effect. Cool. Did you know Kikizilla 101 is streaming? Yeah, that's a pretty late notification. Made several drug jokes with DI season 5, episode 3. Okay, then. Rose and Jane and Titus in episode 3 had a really fast-paced, awkward movement, and I think it may have been my favorite episode just because of that Giga. I thought the Giga was really disappointing, in my opinion. I thought it was interesting, but I was hoping it'd be a little bit more threatening. It seemed really incompetent. Maybe it's toying with its food, but it just kind of felt like it was wasting time just sitting around there, like looking at its food. And then she charges in, stops, and then gets slapped. I just thought that was a little. It may have just been the way it was put together that made it look a little weird, but maybe being too harsh. But I thought it was just a smidge disappointing when the Giga came in. I love the puppeting of when Doyle hit the Giga. It was so sudden. I don't remember what it looks like. There's also a lot of sound design issues inside of episode 3, though. I noticed a lot more sound design issues with episode 3 than I did in any of the other ones. Yeah, I like having a Giga, but I'm not somebody who's just going to jump onto a bandwagon just because there's a Giga. So, yeah. Hadrosaur Dino Man's sketch, Egypticus Camo, Billy Goat, and VRB. Yeah, I thought that it was weird how it stopped. Yeah, I thought that was weird too. For my B-Day, I love the way Gibson toyed with the audience with the way he shot the scenes with the Giga. He was doing a good job, but like way better than anyone else in the community has done a night scene yet, for sure. But I think there was a lot of issues, and I think people are maybe missing some of the constructive criticism they could be giving him, because, you know, constructive criticism is valuable and helps them improve. I thought there was a lot of flaws with that stuff, and I didn't find the Giga scary, and also I saw the scene where it was supposed to be like a jump scare where I think Ernest turned and looked towards the Giga, and apparently a lot of people got jumped by that. I saw it coming because, you know, it's just kind of the predictable nature. It was perfectly timed, so it wasn't a very good jump scare in that respect. But also, when he moves the Ernest this way, you can see it cut because the screen kind of moves a little bit. And then when I saw it cut, I'm like, okay, so now he put the Giga there, so now he's going to turn back and we're going to see the Giga. And so I was exactly right. As soon as it cut, he turned, you saw the Giga, and it was right there. Yeah, you saw it coming too. I thought that could have been done a little bit better. He could have literally just had, I mean, obviously it's pretty hard to turn. Yeah, he doesn't have an extra hand, so it would be pretty difficult. But there's other ways he could have done it. I typically don't like it when people try to cut the thing, like especially with figures with movable jaws. A lot of people try to cut it while it's sitting there, and they try to cut it so that its mouth opens up and it looks like it happened there like that. I typically think those don't look very well. I think Dino Man did one that was really good. I think he did it really good once, but every other one that I've ever seen has just slightly annoyed me because it was always a little bit off. David's found a nice way around it with in his Titans of Acrolis trailer. His Spinosaurus kind of had its mouth drop open. That's because it's really loose, and he just like had it. He just moved it, and it just fell open naturally. So that's one way you can have that happen. But other than that, I kind of it's a little annoying when you see it cut like that in the middle of the scene that's supposed to be just one shot, which is really hard to pull off. But like I said, there's better ways to shoot it so you don't have to worry about that issue. But that is something that I was noticing and kind of getting a little annoyed with. Yeah, I didn't think it was scary. I saw it coming, but it was still damn cool. I'm not gonna lie. I see why you don't like it. I don't necessarily don't like it. It's just like I don't. Well, I guess I don't really like it. I don't dislike it, though. I don't hate it. I don't think it's bad. I just don't really like it, if that makes sense. I'm not a huge fan of it. I thought it was decent. It did its job. Spino Dude really did a really good job with that Spino in his Toa trailer. Well, yet again, it was a complete accident. Like, he just moved it and its mouth fell open. So... and it only works if you have a figure with a loose jaw. So that's one way he got lucky with that. So if you want that to happen, you're basically out of luck if you have a stiff jaw on one of your dinosaurs. Which is hard. You have to line it up perfectly, which is hard. Yeah, you do have to line it up just perfectly. Just cutting, doing more cuts. Don't try to make it one continuous cut like that. You could always just play with different angles, you know, cut it and move it around that way, and then have the jump scare, have its face pop out somewhere, or have the camera more still. And, you know, one way you could do it is you could have a wider shot, and then you could artificially zoom it in with an editing, and then make it pan as you just puppet the figure and make it move, and then you could have the figure's face come in. That's one way you could do it. There's tons of different ways. I just think trying to do it in one shot typically doesn't work out well. I mean, if you feel like you can master it, go for it. I mean, don't let me stop you. You know, if you're going to try to conquer that, you do that. You can do anything you set your mind to. It's just going to take a lot of time and hard work to get it right, and that's why I don't really like it, because it takes too much work to put it in. It's not, in my opinion, it's not big enough of a reward for that much time and effort put into it, and so I typically try to avoid that. Or I do avoid that. It could be a lizard. It doesn't look like there's water in it. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Sandwich. What's in the tank behind you? This is my fish tank. It's a little green right now because of the algae that grows in there because it's next to the window. And so the natural sunlight is constantly growing algae in there. Unfortunately, until I can move that cage out of here or move into a different room in the house, that's just going to always be like that because I can't move that heavy tank to anywhere else in the room because that is the only corner that has two load-bearing walls there that can carry the weight of that 400-pound fish tank. So, you know, that's staying there because, and unfortunately, that means a lot of green algae. It means I can't see my fish too well. Just unfortunate. You can see one of the fish right there, my big catfish at the bottom. I have another one of those plecos back there somewhere, and then my Oscar Phoenix is over there somewhere. I wish there was a good baby T-Rex figures without feathers. I really need some. Yeah, the one from D. Jenkins that I got that was $6, guys. That one has feathers on it. It's pretty decent. There's baby T-Rexes from Safari, the Safari Wild ones. I'll show you the map of these guys. I don't know what Caesar's doing. He's probably talking to either Courtney or his dad or something. Maybe me. Wait, what was the grab it? Oh yeah, this. You could. I know they sell. I have the other cane variant, but I've had that one for like 12 years. So but this one you can still find at like Michael's and stuff. That's a pretty good T-Rex figure, baby. And it doesn't have feathers. I like that one. Personally, my favorite is Red Tooth, but that one has feathers on it. I don't remember if I don't think I remember that shot. I just got a comment on my dinosaur collection video. Oh yeah, the Papo has a baby T-Rex. That's right. Yeah, that's a good suggestion, Jack Spino Rex. Follow that, Billy. The Papo has some good ones. Although they do have some pretty awkward poses if you're trying to use them. I like Red Tooth. Just the one though, not the rest of his teeth. Yeah, there you go. Red Tooth equals Blood Tooth. Yeah, that's in homage. His name is purposely an homage to Blood Tooth because Dinosaur Island is what inspired me to make Mesozoic House. So I made a lot of homages to Dinosaur Island, like references, but it's not the same character, obviously. He's a baby. You remember that shot, Akigizilla? It was during the night scene. I told you I don't remember it. Red Tooth smells bad. Probably. I mean, he does eat meat, so Fred probably smells pretty bad. But he has no idea what I said. Oh, I like reds too. Reds. I forget. Oh. Isn't who is I think there's a DI character named Red. I don't know. I don't remember who it is though. Blue must be like Kiki's like Kiki knows my name. Oh. Kiki knows my name. Well, that's not what blue would sound like, but I bet Camo could come up with a great voice for blue. Hey, Camo, you have the Carnegie Giga? If you have the Carnegie Giga, you should totally make like an Aquat CDs video like that. I think you do a great job. Like once MI comes out, you should like do a meme of it with blue and he says like Kiki knows my name. I bet you come up with a great voice, way better than I would come up with one. Oh, I'm putting him in the wrong spot. He's supposed to go there. There we go. No, I haven't seen that yet, Camo. I plan to watch it soon. I was gonna guess that it was the coelophysis or the Volvus mimus or something like that. Is that what it is? The Volvus mimus, or Volva mimus or whatever. That's the one I was gonna guess it was, but I didn't want to be wrong, so I didn't say it. Am I right? I found the Carnegie Giga for $20 plus $7 shipping on eBay. That's pretty good. That's not bad. I would buy that before it's gone. Red Sail. Now, I'm not talking about names with red in it. I'm talking about a character named Red. Like, just Red. Red Sail and Bloodtooth are the most unoriginal, overrated names of DinoTube universe. I would disagree. I think that you could have done way more unoriginal names than that. I mean, what about Tyrant or Junior? And those are pretty stereotypical names you could use for anything, right? I mean, there's really, I mean, Blue, Rex, Spike. I have those names. They're pretty unoriginal and pretty base level. I mean, I did those intentionally, but still, that's just the way it is. Bloodtooth, you know, it's mixing in two different things. I think it's a very original name, although obviously it's like, you know, older now and a lot of people copy that type of thing, so it's not necessarily a super original thing now. But I would definitely not say it's the most unoriginal thing in DinoTube. I mean, no. But also same thing with Red Sail. I'd say it's the same thing for that. I think Bloodtooth is a little bit more creative than Red Sail, but still. Yo, I watched Spinal Dude's video, and I still don't know if a hot dog is a sandwich or a taco. I don't even know why David's making that video. I still haven't watched it yet. I'm probably going to wait a while to watch it, too, because I don't know what the heck it is. Caesar is still talking to somebody. I don't know why. Caesar, you're in a Mesozoic Isle stream. Get your butt in here. No, Razor Tooth and Razor Claw are very uncommon. It's sad. Why did you do this to me, Gibson? Several DI fanboys are typing hate. I have 2 Carnegie Gigas. Oh, that's awesome. I know what to name my baryonyx. Ooh, there you go. My grandparents got a real Christmas tree. I got my Safari LTD Nigersaurus and Terra by Batat Margosaurus to eat the tree. This is one reason why I need the Safari 2017 Diplodocus. There you go. Me and David, Eric, and a long drawn out conversation discussion about if a hot dog is a sandwich or a hot dog. Obviously, it's a hot dog. I think you mean taco. Technically, a hot dog would be a taco because, you know, it's like it's connected from one end, right? Like it's one piece. Like a sandwich, you have 2 pieces that you put together on it. I mean, that's just no argument. I don't even think that it's technically a taco, but if you're gonna make it one, it's gonna be a taco, not a sandwich. That's easy in my opinion. So the fact that David made an entire video kind of ridiculous.
Sandwiches and hot dogs.
I know David made a whole video on his dinosaur channel about whether or not a hot dog is a sandwich or a taco. I haven't watched it yet because I don't want to, but yes, but it has bread like a sandwich. That doesn't matter. You know, technically, have you ever heard of a soft taco? That's bread, dude. What do you think they make the hard shell out of? It's bread. You know, like a burrito is technically a soft taco. It's like the same crap. Like you can make a soft taco with like the little bread type things. It's like almost like a pancake. So it's kind of the same thing.
You mean tortillas?
Yeah, it's like a tortilla. Isn't it bread though? Tortilla's bread.
Well, it's flour technically. Bread is made with flour
and yeast. It's bread.
Technically, it is. It's a type of bread.
Well, it's made of bread. Whether the form doesn't matter. Like you can stretch it out, you can turn it into it.
No. I mean that it's a form of bread. It's just another. Technically, the ingredients are the same as bread. Therefore, it's a type of bread. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not a fucking science.
Don't cuss, little shite. No, tortillas are not bread. Yes, they are. They're bread. Damn Gibson, don't do that again. I has son again. Okay then. You gave us all a damn heart attack. Illuminati for is bread tortilla or bread? Oh my god. That's actually a debate. Okay, this is done. This conversation is done. I'm timing out anybody who continues this conversation because this is supposed to be a Mesozoic stream. Yeah, thank you, Billy. I will stuff you in the crust if you continue to insult Bionicle. Okay, that's the last comment right there. That's the last comment. Anybody else who does anything related to bread or any of that bull crap, then they're getting timed out. No argument.
We'll be shot. Oh, that's great. So
B-Dog, I don't recognize this guy.
The hiking trails, Eden. The hiking trails right now aren't responding, so we don't know if they're open or not. So my teacher is.
Oh, that's who you're talking to?
Yeah, she's she doesn't feel comfortable going. And I'm just kind of looking for substitute places to check out. This park looks pretty good.
Oh, we have a new person, B-Dog. What's up, dude?
B-Dog.
I don't recognize him anymore. I don't think I've ever seen him before. Welcome to the stream, my dude. Don't kill me. I was just telling you. What? Oh, okay. The scars. Yes, scars.
Skurs.
When is the first episode coming out? That I haven't announced quite yet because I'm gonna wait till I start getting through the editing, and then I'm gonna pick when it feels like it's gonna be most appropriate during this month to release the prologue, so I can have enough time to have a good backlog once the episodes start rolling in.
Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me.
Oh, cool. Well, it's the first time, or at least the first time I remember seeing you in a stream. So it's nice to see you in here. Thanks for joining in. Ice Age 27? What the hell? Oh my god, I hope they never make that many. I really hope they don't.
The dinosaur one was my favorite.
My favorite's the first one.
Really?
Yeah, easily.
My favorite's the dinosaur one.
You know, I've had no money inside that card for like ever. So why do you keep messaging me telling me it's below the threshold? I know that was for my Petco job. You fucking stupid. Go away. I haven't commented on any of your streams yet. Oh, gotcha. Have you joined in on any of them? I'm curious.
This place actually looks not too bad. Ooh.
What was the name of that one that I was trying to recommend to you? It was with the M?
Monrovia Canyon Park. That's the one that we keep calling, but no one picks up at the nature center, which is in charge of the trails, so she doesn't feel comfortable going.
Fair enough.
So right now I'm just looking for some other places and messaging them to. She says that maybe we'll go sometime this upcoming week, but I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest.
Oh, yes, the first one is the best. Yes. What is the best?
It's obviously
like
they're talking about the first Caesar. Come on.
Oh, obviously.
The first
I think
Caesar
you're better than the first Cesar Chavez.
Come on. Oh, I don't like this park. I thought that was the edge of the lake.
I just spilled coffee all over my face. I feel like that guy from Top Gun. Remember him? God damn it! God damn that kid. What was it? What's the tower called? I forget. Requesting flyby. A negative. The paddock is full. Oh, you know that they delayed Top Gun Maverick to 2020 because they're
Really?
Yeah, but this is good because they're taking their time with it, and they're not doing any CGI planes. They're actually filming it with real planes like they did the first one. So they wanted more time to actually get all the shots in and everything. So I'm freaking hyped, dude. I'm hyped. Ogie's on is an edgy DI hater, Kiki. Okay.
Oh wow! This is part of the park. Oh wow! Aiden, you want to see this? Look, if this is part of the park, I think this will look real nice for some MI shots.
Oh, that doesn't look bad. Nice foliage, really nice foliage. Like that, it'll be nice leaves for the animals.
I just gotta find the Californian ways.
I need the others help to eat the tree. After Ryan does the strawberry hate continue? Probably. So are you and your location buddy not going out today then?
I don't think we are. I'm not sure.
Damn.
Which sucks because that's a setback.
Come on, you gotta find somewhere else you can go.
Well, I mean, there's nowhere walking distance, and my mom sure is not taking me out.
Well, I mean, there's gotta be somewhere that you and her can go. I mean, she wanted to go anyways, right? Gotta be somewhere.
Well, she wanted to, but the thing is that it was raining recently.
So
the hiking trails could be all muddy, and the place that we're calling isn't picking up. So she doesn't feel safe going.
why don't you just take boots?
She doesn't feel safe going, and I don't own a pair of boots.
Why does she feel safe?
Because no one's picking up.
No, I mean, like, what is there, like, landslides there or something?
Yeah. We get landslides all the time. Plus, she was going hiking today. She was supposed to have a hike earlier. She was supposed to have a hike earlier, but they shut it down because the trails were closed. So that's why she doesn't feel safe.
I don't care, Eric. I told you that if you said anything about bread or anything again, then I was going to time you out. End of story.
All right, I'm going to go get some bread cookies, okay?
Okay. Okay. No, then cool beans. Yes. Hello, good sirs. Hello there. Yes. Hi. What is happening to the comment section? I don't know. Get the stream to 15 likes to instantly perish. That sounds like fun. How many likes does that have? 5 likes? So I was correcting you. I don't care. I don't want to talk about bread and crap. Eric was just telling you that David's video was actually was, though. I still don't care. I didn't want to talk about it anymore. That's the end of story. It's a 4K subs Q&A, not an entire 20-minute video about hot dog classification. Oh, that's one of the questions in there? Does it even say Q&A in the title? Oh, yeah, it does. It does say that. Cool. Good for him. I'll check it out eventually. Piggyzilla versus strawberry. Why? I have nothing against strawberries. I don't really like them, but
you don't like strawberries? What's wrong with you?
I'm not a big fan. I don't dislike them, but I don't like them. I don't like cherries. I dislike cherries. That's one thing I don't like.
I don't mind cherries that much. I used to hate them when I was little.
Well, you were smarter when you were little.
Aiden, do you want a piece of my Madeline?
Oh, yeah. I haven't filmed the beginning part of our short film yet, Cesar, but I'm trying to do it this week.
You should before all that snow goes away.
Put Kate right there. Well, snow. No, I'm the beginning part.
Yeah,
if you guys don't know, we have a Mesozoic Isle canon short film that Cesar and I worked on together that's going to be coming out for Christmas, coming out on Christmas Day. Well, that's the plan. Hopefully we can get it done and have it come out there. And it will just be like a little short film, kind of like Titans of Paralysis Guardian. Technically, David and I started like this little friendly competition where we wanted to have a short film little battle. And then I got Cesar in on it and helped me out with it because I wanted him to be more of a part of Mesozoic Isle. So the other Mesozoic Isle, no. Mangoes are the best fruit. I drink mango juice, eat mango yogurt, and actual mangoes as often as possible. So yeah, okay, cool. That's interesting. I'm not a huge fan of mangoes, but I think they're pretty good. I love cantaloupe.
I actually hate mangoes.
You don't like mangoes?
I really hate mangoes.
I like cantaloupe. It's one of my favorites.
Oh yeah? Well, you want to know my favorite? It's watermelon.
Watermelon?
You can't go wrong with watermelon.
I just think they're kind of bland.
I know where you live, Aiden.
Mangoes are the second best fruit. Fight me, Dad. I hate you, Cesar. Okay, then.
Well, you know what, Billy? This is why I don't adopt you, and this is why I said no to you. Well, and I have a girlfriend, but that's besides the point.
Freaking hyped, dude. I'm so hyped because I was so stressed out for the longest time, thinking I wasn't gonna be able to get Mesozoic Isle done, and that I was gonna fail you all. But now I know. Now I know I'm gonna get it done. And just whether or not of the time frame. That's the thing. And by not getting it done, I mean this year. I was wanting to get it done.
It's nonsense.
You sucking your hand? Nonsense.
I know, that's what I read at. Nonsense. Nonsense.
Dinosaur Planet Revival. Batata Margosaurus just destroyed my bathroom and now it's returned to the tree. That's just fantastic. 18 minutes or so left to film for Mesozoic Isle. Of footage, I would say around 15 minutes left of footage that will finalized. Once it's finalized, you know, edited and everything, it'll be 15 minutes. Before, probably the raw footage will be around.
Spots that I'm just now realizing, but none of them fit in with the setting of scars.
Well, there's always like little spots you can make work, dude.
Well, I know, but the thing is, like, I wanted to go out today, but now I can't.
You can. If you really want to, you can find a way.
Well, who am I supposed to ask?
Hey, Camosaurus, when is the next Stream Wars? I don't know when the next Stream Wars is, and I don't know if he's still here. I thought of depressing as blank scene for MZ yesterday. Well, scene is spelled SCENE, not scene. The type of scene you're spelling is like I have seen that movie. Your eyes.
No, you haven't. What are you talking
about? Have you started editing the series together at all, or are you waiting until it's all filmed? I have started editing some stuff together. Yeah, I have. My favorite fruit is avocados and hummus. I think hummus technically isn't a fruit. It's something you make of something. I don't know what it is. But
to run away. I wanted to kill myself.
I think like hummus is the actual like stuff you make.
Oh, this one looks pretty cool. There's too many flowers. Why do people plant flowers? Oh, Godzilla hates flowers. I don't know if you'll get
Mesozoic Isle better rake in them subs. It probably will get me some decent sub amount in there. Probably
get. You remember Godzilla hates flowers.
Oh yeah. I mostly just want to make sure that the people who already are looking forward to Mesozoic Isle get to enjoy the story, and then I get to get the story out there, and that new people get to enjoy it as well. But you know, I really want to make sure I deliver on my promise. Billy Goat, LMAO. Okay, it's your opinion. I'm back. Just watched David's Q&A. Ah, cool, cool. Mesozonia will get me 1 sub. Epic. That's not true. You just got to make sure you hype it up like Mesozoica. I'm Mesozoic Isle.
We don't speak of Mesozoic.
I am so mad that I just slipped up on that right now.
Yeah, that's my job.
I'm contemplating suicide again.
This place sucks, so I don't want to go here. Actually, this is a nature's. Right?
Try it. Some people say that avocados cure cancer. Well, some people say that basically anything can cause cancer, and then other people say that everything can cure it. So, you know, it's all in moderation, really. Some things can really help with cancer and whatnot, but the really, I think that the main thing with helping out with cancer is just being healthy, and certain things are really healthy for your body, and certain things have, aspects that can really help.
Avocado also helps your face, apparently.
Yeet.
Yite.
But basically, too much of anything can cause problems in your body, and cancer, I don't think it's really a thing that just happens on certain conditions. It's really just when your body has some unhealthy stress being put upon it, and then it ends up having the defect of creating too many cells and just not stopping. That's all cancer is. Cancer is just when your body is making your cells replicate too quickly and out of control, and that's why you get those tumors. They're just basically a bunch of mass of your own body tissue that's just being created too quickly. And that's why when they have to target it, it's basically just killing off, your cells in that area. And that's why it kills off good cells too, because it's really hard to target it to just hit those.
This
cells.
is not there, is it? Oh my god, this is actually at the actual location that I think it's at.
Yeah, that's a lie, Hadrosaur. I'm gonna get cancer on purpose when I eat an avocado. Okay, then. I'm also looking for a Carnegie Camarasaurus and Brachiosaurus from 2012. I didn't know they made. Oh yeah, they did make. I don't think the Camarasaurus was from 2012, was it? Or are you just saying that Brachiosaurus from 2012? That might be what you were saying. So here's the thing. If you live your life, you'll have fun and then die. Those that try to cushion themselves from everything and worry about everything will die knowing they have not truly lived. Yay. That's an interesting quote. I saw the Carnegie Camarasaurus and Brachiosaurus on Amazon, but it was $200. Damn, Leo.
Sorry, I just had it.
Wait, VRB is not Courtney, right?
What?
It's not Courtney, right? The profile picture just looks somewhat similar to her Raptor design or something with the blue and everything.
No, it's not.
Not Courtney. What is her YouTube account then?
I forgot.
Oh. It's not a quote, Geekzone. I just formulated that myself. Well, it's still a quote. You said it, boy. It's a quote. I need Schleich 2019 Spino. I think we all need that. I saw my mom on Amazon for a dime. I think your mom's worth more than a dime.
That's a good one.
Reacts to Camo's Margo trailer.
Can't find a place that's close. Well, actually, there's a place that's really close. I want to go do something today. I'm so bored and lonely.
Let's try to not tap into sensitive things for a lot of people, Ogie. I mean, a lot of people might find that a little offensive to joke about some of that stuff.
Wait, your girlfriend likes dinosaurs? Caesar, god damn it, you're lucky.
Just go find yourself a girlfriend that likes dinosaurs. Not that hard, doofus. You're just looking in all the wrong areas.
It's not. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys my quick opinion on girlfriends for a second. when you have a girlfriend, it's not the fact whether they like dinosaurs, whether they like anything, whether, for example, I love Godzilla. I'm lucky that my girlfriend Courtney likes dinosaurs, likes Godzilla, likes aliens versus predators. She likes all that stuff. So it's easy for me to talk to her about it, right? But when you have a girlfriend, don't limit yourself to girls that are in that. Yes, like by all means, check it out, but don't limit yourself to that. Because in reality, you just want a girl that can understand what you like and accept you for who you are and what you like. That's really what matters.
It's the important things that matter, not the little things. I mean, you're not trying to date of the opposite version or the same sex that you. You're just not trying to date a clone of yourself. You're trying to find some. I personally want somebody who has a lot of differences than me, because then it makes it more interesting. But the things that do need to be the same are your core values. That's the things that really matter. Is your core values, and the way you look at life needs to be similar, and you need to understand each other, because that's how you're going to get through life. You don't need to have the same interests. I mean, my parents don't have all the same interests. My dad really loves cars. My mom couldn't care less. She likes other things, but that's just how it is. Kiki, what show are you most hyped for? By show, do you mean like just all shows, or DinoTube, like DI series shows, or just like any DI, or any DinoTube show? Aiden and Caesar's dating services. Yep. Better than anything you're ever going to find on any other channel.
Well, I mean, if I have to be honest with you guys, I'm going to be honest with all of you guys. I made a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes. A lot. I mean, a lot. Like, a lot. And you can thank this man right here that's on the stream with me, where I learned a lot of stuff. Took a long time to listen to him, but I learned eventually.
I honestly don't know why people call it the birds and the bees. I think I've asked my grandpa that once, and I think he gave me an answer, like there was a metaphor for each one of them. But I don't remember what it is. I honestly don't. That's a good question. I'd look it up. Then why my mom bought me the 2-pack of Juvenile Spino and the Strato. Ooh.
I want that. I want
to date a female version of all the DN co-hosts.
Well, I wish you luck with that one. I mean, because no two human beings are the same.
I'm not going to lie. If there was some chick as hot as me and that had the same personality as me, that would be a catch.
Come on, Aiden. Come on, Aiden. If you were a chick, I'd already be dating you.
Oh, yeah. I'd be dating you, too. Let's not forget the original Dino Island by Raptor Boy 101. Well, I'm gonna forget about it because I've never watched it, so I move on. Oh well, I missed out on it, but other people got to enjoy it. Cool. I'm gonna move on with life now. Birds eat bees. Dirty minds. Yep. Please stop cussing in the chat, because I mean, just stop. It's just making it hard for me to read through it and then avoid saying the cuss word, because especially since I naturally cuss a lot, it's really hard for me to like skim over it, and I have to like pause and actually stop myself from cussing. Kiki, what DI type show are you most hyped for? Most hyped for a DI type show? Well, other than prehistoric archipelago canon, which is my universe for Mesozoic Isle, or Caesar in my universe, I would have to say this is tough. I'm most excited for Dinosaur Island season, or Dinosaur Island Revival season 4. I'm really looking forward to that a lot, because I think that Camo's going to do an absolutely phenomenal job with that. I'm also I know that Titans of Acralis is going to be a good show, so I'm really excited about that one too. But I know everything behind that, so it's kind of hard for me to say that. But if I'm being honest, like this is kind of illegal because like it's not a show, so it kind of breaks your question. But the one thing that I'm most excited for, just in general, overall, just pure excitement, no rules or anything, is Scars from Caesar, because I think he's an absolutely amazing creator. He's a great person. I really love Caesar, and he's making this in the prehistoric archipelago. I think it's a phenomenal story, and I just really can't wait to see the reception of it. So honestly, that's the one I'm most excited to see. Even though it is a film, it's a film, so technically it's not a series. But yeah, series that I'm not involved in: Dinosaur Island Revival Season 4. Good one that I know will be really good, Titans of Acropolis, but I'm technically slightly a part of that. And then, you know, Scars is probably the one I'm most excited for just in general. Kiki, have you pre-ordered Eofana's Giga? Nope, I am not buying any figures right now. I'm only buying things that I need. That's it. Because I can't afford anything else. Yeah. So there you go.
I got dinero.
Hmm?
I got the dinero.
Oh yeah, brosif. Well, time for me being timeout. That is probably true, Ogie, but please stop putting stuff in the chat like that, or I will put you in timeout. I saw a lot of Carnegie at Myasora. Oh, Carnegie Myasora at my local museum. That's cool. Carnegie Myasora, I really love that figure. That is a figure I think is very underrated. Okay, bye, Kiki. The planet ate you, Revolution. Okay, then. Yeah, DIR Season 4 is really cool. Really awesome concept. Story is going to be very cinematic and amazing. Yeah, it's from what he's told me, it's looking really great. It's looking really great. What is being in timeout? You just basically can't type anything in the chat for 5 minutes if I put you in timeout. No one understands me. I am the living embodiment of Satan. Well, then you're my friend,
The
I
living
guess.
embodiment of contradiction.
There you go. There's another friend who's a living body of something. I am the living body of Kikizilla 101. Dynaman, you're back. Yes, he is. Is I in timeout? No. Well, you answered your own question. Not be able to type yet.
Is I in timeout? You commented, didn't you?
Yeah, Gibson and Hadrosaur did that in the stream today. It's funny. Put my Stratosaurus there. Oh man, you know my grandpa was drooling over the Papa Allosaurus when we were filming with it. He really loves it. I mean, if you don't love that figure, then you're an idiot. Figure is so sexy. So sexy. Boom, bang, booyah, firepower, katang, kuchung, kapow. That is just a stunningly beautiful figure.
Mine is more vibrantly colored, or its colors are more saturated.
Maybe it might be my camera, but it may be. Yours might be one of the newer ones, because my grandma did get this for me like not too long after it first came out. It came out in 2008, and she got it for 2012. So 4 years.
I got like 2018, bro, for $28.
And I'm imagining that the colors don't stay, you know, the exact same, you know, throughout the years. They probably changed a little bit to improve them or whatever, or make them cheaper.
Yeah, they do. As the years go on, the colors become more saturated.
I don't think that's a typical trend, but I think that's one for that at least. Mother clucker.
I wanted to go film scouting, but now I'm just stuck in this chair.
Well, at least you're in a Mesozoic Isle stream. Not much gets better than that.
I'm just like, I have my time limit, and I can't. I hate to push it back.
Dude, life happens. You'll figure it out. I know you will. Let's see the Monster Commanderus Rex coming out of that bag. Haha, I already took it out, so you can't see it. Sucker.
No, the thing is that snow is gonna be coming soon.
Snow?
It's snow is up in the mountains.
Oh. Well, then why'd you wait for winter, bud?
Because I should have time. But
Well,
I wasn't expecting it to rain. Yeah.
it'll be fine. We'll figure it out.
Mm,
Blue.
Blue, let's go.
Blue would kick the
I can
Indoraptors'
do
butt.
that
This
too.
blue would kick the Indoraptors' butt. Legitimate.
I love doing that. That's my favorite sound effect.
Well, thank you. You've been very polite, Meme Lord. I'm also curious to hear what your guys are. If you guys want to answer the question too, I'm curious. Top 10 is really hard, but I'll list as many as I can. Not going to include anything in the prehistoric archipelago. Of ones that are out and that I've seen, not enough to make a top 10. But I would say this is tough. This is tough. We're having trouble picking between Cenozoic and Dinosaur Island. I'm having trouble. I'm going to say Dinosaur Island right now. I know I said Cenozoic a while ago, but I'm really enjoying Dinosaur Island Season 5. That's the only reason why it's above Cenozoic, is Dinosaur Island Season 5. The other stuff is just holding it back. So I'll say Dinosaur Island is number 1, just because of Season 5. Or I guess we'll just consider like the new trilogy. We'll call it Dinosaur Island the first trilogy, which is Season 1 through 3. That's a separate show, and Gibson has confirmed that. Then Season 4 and through 6 are, the soft reboot series. That series, the soft reboot series, is my favorite. Second favorite would have to be Cenozoic. Third favorite is Yachtana Island. And fourth favorite, I guess, is Prehistoric Island. There you go. That's my list. Yachtana Island was up there on my top, but Season 2 has kind of made it drop down for me, to be honest. My sauropods say that they're tired and hungry. Also say hi, Aiden. Hi. Yeah, but it's really tough because I love them all. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Prehistoric Island. I like it, but I'm not a huge fan of that one. But definitely Yachtana Island, Cenozoic, and Dinosaur Island are like neck and neck. Yachtana Island just dropped down a little bit just because Season 2, I feel like it has some poor structure and has made some decisions that I just kind of didn't really like bringing back Kristen. I wasn't really a big fan of that. But I still really love it. Like, it's not that much lower than the other two. The reason I like Cenozoic a lot is because I think it's really original. It's got a really cool concept. And I think it's got some really good quality that Camo's been pulling out. And I think he's doing a lot of good stuff. That's the only reason it's kind of like a little bit ahead of Yachtana Island, just barely. And then Dinosaur Island is barely ahead of that just because of Season 5. Because Season 5 is really well done. But that's it. I really love them all. And I've been a huge Yachtana Island advocate. It's been my favorite for a long time. But it's just, there's been some flaws with Season 2 that's barely knocked it down. Barely, though. Seriously, though. I'm not hating on Yachtana Island at all. I mean, Dino Man knows that I really love Yachtana Island. And I do. I really do love Yachtana Island. Also, it doesn't really help that, it's kind of dead right now. So. I just realized how sexy the Papo Aloe's hands are. Oh, yeah. The pronated hands. Those are pretty disgusting. The reason Batat never released the figures because Dan died. Yep. Yeah, okay, you're going timeout, bud. Ogie, you gotta stop, dude. I told you to stop. BRB, what are the re-release does? What part of re-release does you not understand? Oh yeah, the grammar right there. Grammar, boyo. Oh yes, everyone hate I brought back Kristen, but I love it. So that's what matters to me. There you go. That's good. I mean, I'm still gonna give her a chance to see what you do with her, but I feel like it was like there wasn't much room for her to come back. If she was a little bit less brutalized, then I'd be okay with it. But I just feel like she was. I mean, I remember it very vaguely, even though I've watched it recently. I got to go back and rewatch the death scene because honestly, I remember it being pretty brutal, and I just can't see her living through that. And then Cedric, you know, he was also teased dying, and he got brought back. It just feels like it's really hard for things to die in Yacht Khan Island, that in season 2 at least. And so that's one of my main issues with the fact that Kristen and Cedric both came back. And then, you know, you kind of poorly set up the whole thing with Philip. We already talked about that. Kiki, I said that you could add all DinoTube shows in your list, not just DIL. Oh, all DinoTube. Well, that's hard. That's hard because they're different categories. If Billy the Dimension Hopper and Misfits are in there, where would they go? I really love Billy the Dimension Hopper. I think Billy the Dimension Hopper is my favorite. Just right at the top. Above Dinosaur Island, Cenozoic, and Yacht Khan Island, Prehistoric Island. I think Billy the Dimension Hopper is at the very top. Then Misfits of the Apocalypse is below Yacht Khan Island. There you go. So they're all really close, but I'd say Misfits of the Billy the Dimension Hopper, Dinosaur Island, then Cenozoic, Yacht Khan Island, Misfits of the Apocalypse, or just Misfits. We'll just call it Jurassic World Misfits, the show. Then Prehistoric Island. That's what I would say. That make you more happy? Kiki, I said that you could add all. Oh wait, I already read that. I didn't want to kill him, Gibson Kite. Okay then. Honestly, I don't care about the fact that Kristen is back. Well, all right. That's fine. I mean, everybody to each their own. I just personally just kind of bugged me because it just seemed really unrealistic. And I don't really see the value that she offers coming back. But yet again, I'm going to give her a chance. That's just my initial thoughts. So right now, and like I said, we're hanging on only half of the show, like just under half the show. So we have to see the rest of it, and I'm still waiting to let my opinion develop. I think that there's still a lot of fundamental flaws with Yacht Khan Island Season 2, the way it's structured and the way it started off with the first 3 episodes. But I'm still giving it a chance because I still like Yacht Khan Island. I still really enjoy it. I really think it's great. I think it has a lot of strengths over. I think the sound design in Yacht Khan Island is far superior to Dinosaur Island. I'm going to be completely honest. I think it's far superior to Dinosaur Island. And I think that a lot of his shots, I like a lot of Eric's shots a lot, like his visuals a lot better than in Dinosaur Island. I'm going to be completely honest. I like his composure and everything. There's a little bit too much up close and personal shaky cam vibes from Dinosaur Island, which it reminds me of Planet Dinosaur a lot. And I don't know. But I think the sound design is far better inside of Yacht Khan Island. I think Cenozoic is pretty on par with it. I think maybe even might be a little bit better. Just because I think that he adds a lot more other. I'm not sure. I haven't watched these in a while, so forgive me if I'm a little incorrect. I might change my opinion after watching them again. I have heard that criticism. Don't worry. Yeah, I know. I've talked to you about it. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, and I mean I still really, really enjoy this stuff. I'm just being honest. Not like the names or the millions of people's names are Billy. Anyone remember the time during the first DI trilogy when good old Gibby said he didn't want to kill Onyx? He actually like just straight up said that. I didn't remember that. I like how you just went silent when you were looking at Blue. I did. I mean, I just really enjoyed this figure. I think it's amazing. Can you add other prehistoric creatures into your show, like Cenozoic, Permian, Devonian, Carbonavirus? Don't worry. Absolutely. There are Dimetrodon is on Mesozoic Isle, and some other Permian stuff is on there. Some Cenozoic stuff. You will see one Cenozoic genus in season 1 of Mesozoic Isle. But it's very rare on Mesozoic Isle because it's mostly Mesozoic stuff. But after Mesozoic Isle is over, I plan to go. I have 3 seasons of Mesozoic Isle planned. Those are all going to happen. Then once that's over, we're going to do a film called Mesozoic Seas, which is about all the sea life. It's just sea life. Maybe some pterosaurs that fly over the sea and stuff. Then we're going into Cenozoic Isle, which is a whole island for just Cenozoic stuff. And then there's going to be Paleozoic Isle. So don't worry, you're going to get all kinds of stuff. And there's just a little bit of stuff mixed in with and there's some Devonian stuff that'll be mixed in later. Or not Devonian. More Paleozoic stuff. Wow, thanks. And mine are much simpler designed than DI. I will say Gibson adds too much different sounds in one sound. I don't really know what you mean by that. But I think that you do a better job at just the design. There was a big problem in episode 3 where there was a lot of roars that should have been far away and distant, and they sounded like they're right up in your face, and they sounded completely wrong. Like he should have quieted them, made them sound like they're off in the distance. He did good like once or twice, but most of the time he had a really poor spectrum of sounds that he was using. And honestly, this is a design choice, but I really don't like the mammal like lion roars and stuff that he's adding in the elk roar for William. I mean, I don't like those. I just feel like it's just a design choice I don't like. I think that sometimes they sound good, but just overall, I'm not a fan of that. I have to be honest. I'm just not a fan of that. I also don't like the Jurassic Park raptor sounds for the Utah Raptors. I don't like that either. Hey Kikizilla, have you seen the new V-Rex by Rebor? And also, is that a Stegosaurus toy in the background or Megular from Ultraman? Oh, right here? That's Kikizilla. That is my stuffed animal, Kikizilla. He's my mascot of the channel. I'll grab him here in a second. And yes, I have seen the V-Rex. I'm not a big fan of it. I just don't like the scales. The scales look really bad, in my opinion. They're like all the same size and shape, and they just kind of like go across it. It looks really cartoony and weird. I just don't like it. Let's put Blue back up here and holding on to him for a while. Caesar, are you good, dude? What the hell did I just knock off? Oh. Just a comb. This is Kikizilla. Stuffed animal that, I don't know, 3-4 years ago I decided to use as my mascot. And now he literally is. I had Pachysaurus customize the logo for me. Which figures do you not plan on selling after MI is done? A lot of the ones that I really like Blue is not going anywhere. That's mine. So a few of them I will be selling, but ones I don't really want or I'm not using again and stuff like that will be going. Yeah. Some of them I don't really want, but I need to use again. You know what I mean? So there you go. How do you feel to be a complainer? That's just David making fun of me because I'm very vocal and I try to, express my opinion with him, and he likes to call me a complainer. We like teasing each other. I mean, the way the scales look is how they look in the movie. So no, you're wrong. That's not how they looked in the movie. Don't feed me that bull crap. Look at the pictures, my dude. They did not look that square or that shape at all. You're not on it there. Rebor said that their V-Rex was a T-Rex. Yeah, I know, because they can't call it a V-Rex because they don't have the rights to it. Still going? Yep. Yes, he said it in the show. So if you're wondering why Onyx is back. Well, you see, I just didn't want to kill him, so I brought him back. That's why I don't like the original trilogy. I just, and I remember season 3 is what got me into Dinosaur Island because I started watching with Caesar. I watched all the other 2 seasons to catch up, and then I watched season 3 with Caesar. And I thought that was pretty good at the time. That's what inspired me to make Mesozoic Isle. But I just recently got one in my suggestion list in the thumbnail, had all of the Rex pack on a hill, and then you just see his house in the background. And I'm like, holy crap, we've come a long way. And dang, season 3 was still really bad. So, yeah, there you go. I'm just currently not a fan of the original trilogy of Dinosaur Island. I appreciate where it came from. I enjoyed it at the time, but right now, I don't really care about it. I like the new trilogy. And if you try to tell me that any of those are better than the new ones, I'm going to shove my foot up your butthole. I love that small, fluffy boy. Which small, fluffy boy? I'm just kidding, guys. I'm being goofy. A small, fluffy boy? Oh, this guy? Fluffy, 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 fluffy. I guess he does have like a little fuzz to him. So I wonder if Kikizilla is technically feathered or furred. There you go. Want to grab on that, bud? He's such an adorable little munchkin. Season 3 isn't really bad, but the quality, yeah. It had a lot of filler. Blizzard himself was filler. Yeah, but that's why I'd consider it bad. I mean, I guess it wasn't bad, but it was okay. The quality was really poor is what I was trying to get across the point. When will Rebor stop making movie dinosaurs? Never, because it just makes money. I mean, people just keep wanting to give them money. People don't realize this is a problem that was in the Godzilla community a lot. People would complain about certain companies making figures like SH Monster Arts, and they'd complain about their poor quality and stuff like that. But then they don't stop buying from them. If you don't stop buying from them, they don't get the message and they don't have motivation to change. If you want something to change, you have to be vocal. You have to stop buying from them. Same thing with Call of Duty. That franchise, they keep making the same games over and over again. Don't want to innovate anything. People keep buying from it. They're not going to change what they're doing if you don't stop buying from them. If you want things to change, you stop buying from them. You want Rebor to change, stop buying from them. That's how you have to do it. Unfortunately, that's the way you got to do. So just do it. Feathers confirmed. That is true. Actually, check out Drastic Collectibles. The scales are pretty accurate. Also, am I the only one who thinks that the fights in Dinosaur Island Season 5 look sped up? They don't look sped up to me, but they're very jittery. I don't really care for the way that he puppets the fighting. It just kind of looks like a lot of shaking. It doesn't look very kinetic to me. It definitely looks like somebody playing with their dinosaur figures. If you want to see sped up dinosaur fighting, look at episode 13 of Dinosaur Island Season 4. And I'm still going to disagree with you that the scales are not accurate on that Astatosaurus Rex. And Jurassic Collectibles is full of crap. He always talks about things overly positively. That's why I stopped watching him. I used to be subscribed to him, but then he became really... He just compliments figures. He never really says anything negative about him. That's why I stopped respecting the guy, because he just doesn't properly review figures. Also, I'm pretty sure he's supported by a lot of those companies that they just give him stuff for free. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Thank you, Dino Man. Exactly. Well, the good thing about Safari is that they actually take criticism and they change even if you do bind the stuff. But companies that are tyrannical and that don't really care, like Activision with Call of Duty, what are they called? Bandai with SH Monster Arts and Rebor, they don't care. They want money. And the way you have to communicate with them is through money. Stop giving them your money. That's how you get them to change. Then they'll start listening to you. Just watch the movie. Do it for yourself. Look at the movie. Look at the V-Rex. Look at Rebors, and you can tell it's not accurate. Wait, you did? Oh my god, that's funny. I never saw that. Around what part is that at? I gotta see that. Jurassic collectibles can suck my sickle claw. Who likes Rebor? Oh God, don't get the conversation started on Rebor again, please, Kayakasaurus. Just no. Sadly, there are no other. Oh, I already read that. Ever watched the Game Beaver? I did used to watch the Game Beaver, but I'm not really into gaming channels anymore, so I don't watch him. I watched his more recent River Monsters thing, like with the Mattel Mosasaur. I thought that was pretty entertaining because I thought it was funny because I like River Monsters and I saw the thumbnail and I'm like, I'll watch that. There weren't really any story arcs. Things just happen in Dinosaur Island 3. Well, if there's a arc of what's happening, then technically story arc. I say that there's an arc that happened between the Tyrannosaur pack. Sure, it's not a very well-structured arc, but it is an arc. So you can't say that. By definition, it is. So, Kiki, did this new social media person for Safari that does not suck consider you for the hashtag Safari? I don't know what you're talking about. No, and I told you I don't want to be in the hashtag Safari campaign anymore. I don't have a purpose for it. I don't need free figures. I don't want to do reviews, and I just don't want the stress of it because even though I want to be completely honest, I will never lie to my fans. If I do a review, I'm going to be completely honest. I can't influence my words or do that. I mean, David is a completely honest person about his figures, but he even admits when he's being critical of it, he's all nervous because after he puts it up there, he knows he's being honest and he's critiquing the figure, but he's nervous of whether or not Safari will not like that and, remove him from the hashtag Safari campaign. And, that's just a natural thing. If you're a partner with them, they're giving you it free, so you're always going to feel nervous and you're going to feel bad for saying those things. I don't want that stress. I'm a nice person and I wouldn't want to hurt their feelings because people are behind Safari, right? And you're going to hurt people's feelings in some way or another if you're a little too harsh on stuff. I don't need that. I don't need the stress, and I don't need to do reviews. I don't need their free donations, and so I'm just not going to be a part of hashtag Safari. Not worth the trouble for me. That's my opinion. That's why I'm not going to be a part of hashtag Safari. It's just a waste of time for me. It was during the fight XD, that 6-minute long board. Well, I know what fight it is. I'm just wondering if you had like a time card or a round at one point, like if they were towards the end of it or something. If you could let me know. My name's not Jeremy Wade. Next thing you know, Reborn makes a King Kong figure and calls it Gigantopithecus. That would be funny. Speaking of battles, you should see my Godzilla Kaiju Awakening Part 3. The Godzilla versus Zilla battle is really good. Godzilla Awakening Part 3. Godzilla versus Zilla battle. I'll definitely have to check that out. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. I agree. I will never lie about a figure. Yeah, that's why I could never be a part of something like that. It's just too much stress. I'd feel bad. And also I have SH Monster X Godzilla 1964 special color version right next to me. Oh, that's awesome! You are lucky. I love 1964. I think that's my second favorite Godzilla suit design. Is 1964. It's my third favorite Godzilla design. My second favorite is GMK, and my first favorite is Godzilla 2014, aka Legendary Godzilla. So, but I'd say 2014 because, I mean, I really like the design for the 2019 Godzilla, but I don't really like that they sized up the spines and made them look more like the 54 spines. I like the 2014 spines a little better, and I don't really like that his eyes glow blue when he charges up his atomic breath. I think that's something that it's kind of bugging me. I know C-Star feels the same way. I agree. I will never lie about a figure. I already read that. You need to be honest. You still streaming, boy? Yep. That's ridiculous. Why would Safari think that's the wrong way? Everyone has their own. No. Hey, don't twist my words here. I'm not saying Safari does that. I'm saying that there are people behind Safari, and if you're being overly critical of it, you're going to hurt people's feelings, and that's why I would feel bad. Safari has always been really great about encouraging honesty within their hashtag Safari members. They've been really good about that. They've been very good about it. More recently, there's been some issues with a person that was kind of giving me conflicted messages, but that's over with now, and they've always been really good about that. I don't have any proof to say otherwise. And everybody that I've talked to that's a part of hashtag Safari has told me that they've encouraged them to be honest. So that's not what I'm saying at all. Don't twist my words and then tell other people about that, because I'm sorry I'm getting a little aggressive here, but I've already had a lot of people talking to Cameron or hearing things on his stream or other people, and then they're saying that I'm saying things about Safari, which I'm not. I have not confirmed anything about that, and I'm not saying that that's what they do. Don't twist my words. Thank you. Okay, Kiki, I might want to stream. Sure, no one will come out, but I'm just warning you because I'm not a trader. Okay, thanks. But I haven't streamed in a long time. I'm not getting off now, so thanks for the warning. But okay, that's why I respect you, Aiden, because you are honest. Well, thank you, dude. That's why I respect you as well, Dino Man, because mutual honesty and complete honesty. I appreciate that. Bandai Movie Monster Series GMK Baragon is one of figure that I want to get my hands on. Oh, that yeah, is that the one I have? The I'll just point it at the thing over there. Is that one up there? Right there. That guy? The Bandai one? Hey, I found out what a hot dog actually is. A sacco, a genetic hybrid of a taco and a sandwich. I may now move on with my life. Oh, cool. Awesome. Actually, never mind. Oh, sorry. That's what I thought you meant. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm not mad at you. I'm trying to make it very clear because people keep twisting my words and or someone else is twisting it and then they're hearing it wrong or something. And then they come back to me and tell me, this is what Safari's doing. Oh my God, this is bad. And everything. I'm like, no, that's not what I'm saying. I've not told you anything. I've told very few people what was it actually happened between me and Safari. And I've told them not to tell anybody about it. And I know that one person has slipped up on it a bit, but that's fine. Just stop. Oh my God, you just showed me the Monster Commanderus Rex when you moved the camera. No, because the Monster Commanderus Rex is right there, in that wrapping of blankets. So don't be stupid. He's too adorable. Yes. This little Kikizilla. Oops. I also have a SH Monstars 2000 special color on my shelf. Oh yeah, Caesar has that one. I don't know if you can see it. No, his SH Monstars shelf is to the right. But yeah, he has the one with the green one with the silver spines, I think it is. Yes, you need to hear him right. Yeah, it's serious, guys, because this is a company and a lot of people are twisting my crap and then, saying bad things about Safari, and that's not what I'm saying. I really don't want people to hear me wrong because I do not want to make Safari seem bad because they're a great company. They really are an absolutely great company. Why you do this? What do you mean? Oh, I told you I took the Monster Commanderus Rex out because I knew that I was unpacking all my stuff while doing this, so I didn't want to pull him out. That's why I did that. I have not told anyone anything. I know. I'm not talking about you. You keep that thing in your bed? Okay, no, I moved it up there just so it's out of the way, and I know that I'm not going to accidentally move it and uncover it. Okay, I need to be productive. Bye. Okay, bye, Dino Man. Thanks for joining in, my dude. I have the 54 SH Monstars and the Rebirth version, but I lost the waist connector part, so sad. Oh, the 54 Rebirth. You mean that's not, I don't think there's a Rebirth version of 54. Are you meaning like the Heisei Rebirth one? Yeah. Also the SH Monsters, I already read that. Hot dog. Chinese bootleg of King Kong would be called Ching Chong. Oh my God, Billy. You racist butthole. No, I have two. I have the 54 and the Rebirth. Okay, yeah, so you're meaning that. I've overcome the conflict of interest in reviewing free figures by cutting their heads off and encasing them in resin. That's exactly the way you get around it, my boy. Kayakasaurus has it down. Did you mention quality control of the Safari Velociraptor yet? No, I don't. I mean, they have some warping issues, but I don't know how bad it actually is. I've not been paying attention. Imagine if the M-Rex was the stuffy. Oh, this guy. If Kikizilla was the Monster Commanderus Rex. Are you the Monster Commanderus Rex, Kikizilla? Good job, Kayaka, LOL. Imagine if... oh, I already read that. Yes, XD. Just say bad things about Bat Tap because they're the only ones who gave up. No, the paint can be pretty bad, and yeah, the warping. I've never seen any bad. I mean, I've seen a bunch of them in this one, the zoo where I got my safari one. They all look pretty decent, so I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe it is that case for some things. Oh my God, they're communicating. Yep, we are communicating. Aw. Kayakasaurus, thanks for the figure, Safari. Rips off the head. I thought that was classic. I think that's a great meme. But I thought that he did amazing with that diorama. I mean, just amazing. It's really unfortunate those lines showed up on the water. But other than that, I mean, oh my God, that was a stunning display. Stunning display. Loved the paint work on those Triceratops. I really love it when there's nice colors on the head of a ceratopsian because they're not going to have that. Their heads are literally walking displays, and if you make dull colors on it, then you're just not doing it justice. They're going to make those heads as sexy as they can because they are sexy. I mean, that's just plain and simple. If anything, I actually think it's less accurate to make them in duller colors. Oh, also, I made a Lego Mangular from Ultraman and a Lego Orga. Oh, that's cool. And they actually look good. And they're some of those skeleton figures that other people make. Huh. That's pretty awesome. Camosaurus, thanks for the piece of plastic, Schleich. Well, he bought that with his own money, so they didn't give it to him. I know you don't like Rebor as people. I don't either. But if you had to choose your favorite, which one would it be? Oh, Rebor figure? I know a lot of people like the Acro. I really don't like the Acro. I mean, it's one of my least favorites easily. I don't know why people like that one so much. It's definitely not that one. I don't like the Tyrannus. King T-Rex is meh. Vastatosaurus Rex is meh. The Spinosaurus is ugly. It's hard. It's hard. It's really, really hard. I guess the baby Utah Raptor. Baby Utah Raptor would be my favorite, I guess. I think that one's somewhat cute. What about the Cerato? I don't really care for their Cerato. What is the next ceratopsian you think Safari will make in 2020 if they make one? I think it will either be a Centrosaurus, or I hope it'll be either a Centrosaurus or a Chasmosaurus. I want a Chasmosaurus. I really want a Chasmosaurus. Chasmosaurus. Please, Chasmosaurus. But I wouldn't be surprised if they made like a Wendy Ceratops or a Centrosaurus. Well, a Centrosaurus is pretty similar to Styracosaurus. So Wendy Ceratops, Pentaceratops, something I don't want. I really want a Chasmosaurus, but I'm expecting them to make something other than what I want. So that's I just don't think I'm lucky enough to get a Chasmosaurus for whatever reason. Mangular Rebor King T-Rex is basically the Papo-Rex. No, I think the Papo-Rex is better. And they have a different facial structure. The Rebor one's more boxy. A little bit more flexible, I think. Well, not really. Never mind. Because the tail on the Safari one is pretty bendy. The Carno is just weird looking. I don't even remember what the Carno looks like. The Dakota / Deinonychus or whatever they are. The Utah Raptor things or the Deinonychus pack, I don't really care about them. Reborn, Mangular Spiky Baragon design. Oh, that's interesting. Yes, Wendy Ceratops would be awesome. I don't really think Wendy Ceratops is that cool, but then again, I don't really remember too much about what it looks like. But and neither is Xenoceratops, to be honest. I think that people like it because of its name, but I don't really think it looks all that cool, just in my opinion. I don't think it really looks all that cool. I think it looks cool, but it's just nothing like super special in my opinion. I really want to see a Chasmosaurus. I just think the Chasmosaurus are really cool with those really unique frills, and they've been very underrepresented, and most of the figures of them are just Chinosaurs. So I think that they need some loving. Really unfortunate. Tiny head, big neck, big legs, just kind of ugly color scheme. I don't know. I just don't like it at all. Oh, really? Chasmosaurus your favorite ceratopsian? Cool. I love Chasmosaurus. I used to be really solid on Diabloceratops being my favorite ceratopsian, but then Pachyrhinosaurus came up there, and it's backed off a little bit. But right now it's like a three-way tie between Triceratops, Pachyrhinosaurus, and Diabloceratops. Those are my three favorites, but it's like a three-way tie. I don't know which one I like the most.
El Diablo.
Took you a long time to come back. Jeez.
Yeah, I was killing myself.
Who were you talking to?
No one. Myself. I was in the corner.
Why didn't you join in? You've been leaving me here. My voice is all sore now.
Because the corner was my only friend.
I'm your friend, you butt nugget. My favorite will always be the Regali or Nasuto or Styraco. Oh, like favorite ceratopsian? Yeah, I mean Regali Ceratops is pretty cool. I really like collectives. I don't really like safaris too much. I think they did a lot of meh to it. Nasuto Ceratops is pretty cool, pretty unique.
Aiden, tell me this doesn't look like the Indoraptors hugging the Velociraptor to death.
Looks like it's choking it, yeah. Abranca wants to see your SH Monstars collection.
I only have 3 SH figures. It's nothing special.
Is Safari overrated?
Oh god.
I don't think so.
Keyboard off of this.
I don't think the Safari is overrated, but I think a lot of fans are really harshly defensive over them. That's the one thing I'd say. I'm very defensive over them because they do deserve the defense, but I think some fans are overly defensive. I don't think they're overrated, if that makes sense. It's a good question, though.
Okay, here it is.
All right, Gibson, I'm going to remove that comment and then hope you don't do another one so I don't have to put your time out again.
There it is. The SH collection and NECA collection. There. And Revoltech, I guess.
Get up closer with them.
But there's no lighting right now.
Okay.
There's no good lighting in my room. I wasn't expecting to stay here.
That would be an interesting figure, Didelphodon Borax. That would be really interesting. And also, I meant to ask Cesar, this in last stream, what is the pink glowing Godzilla in the background?
What pink glowing Godzilla?
Oh, the Godzilla with the pink thing around his neck.
Oh, the Hawaiian Godzilla?
I don't remember which figure is that. Is that the Bandai Creations Final Wars, or is that the...
No, this is the Imperial Godzilla.
Oh, the Imperial one.
It has cobwebs on it.
There you go.
This? Is this what he's
That's the only
talking
one
about?
that's pink. That has to be what he's talking about.
This is the only one with pink. I mean, there's one up here with orange. But...
Oh, the Home Depot thing? Show them that.
Oh. His wedding ring fell off.
Well, that sucks.
I'm gonna have to get his wedding ring later.
I forgot who married him.
It was 2014, remember?
Hmm.
And he has to work at Home Depot to support his family.
That's hot. I absolutely love Ghidorah's design in King of the Monsters so much because it doesn't stray from too far away from the original, but it is still a little bit stylish. Yeah, I really love that design. My favorite of the new redesigns, though, is definitely Rodan. But I also really love Mothra's. My least favorite of the redesigns is honestly Godzilla because they changed up his spines.
Hadrosaur, Legendary Ghidorah looks like crap. I can't believe that Legendary wasted money on that. What do you mean it looks like crap?
I'm gonna ignore him. I'm not gonna give him any attention. Yeah, Rodan looks great too. Yeah, Rodan looks
Rodan's my
awesome.
favorite. I love what they did with him.
I also love how they did the because I was really intrigued when I first heard about the rumors of them doing like a feathery design for his wings. I'm like, well, that'll be kind of cool. Then when I saw the concept art, I'm like, yeah, but it's a little too much, like too big. And then the finalized version, they still kept that feathery looking design, like with the wrinkles and everything. It kind of looks like feathers. And then at the tips, it's kind of like jaggedy, kind of like feathers, but it's very subtle, and I think it looks great. I think they made it perfect. Oh my god, I really love Rodan. Rodan looks so hot.
I don't like the new Godzilla, to be honest. I saw its spines, and I prefer Legendary's Godzilla original, his original spines.
Yeah.
Those seem more interesting.
I mean, in some of the shots inside the actual trailer, he doesn't look bad, but on the figure, it looks bad. I don't like it on the figure.
Yeah, on the figure, it looks bad.
In the movie, it seems like it looks fine, but I still like to see. So I was still kind of iffy. I'm still on the fence. I mean, I'm waiting to see how it'll look in the film, fully. But I'm still not really a fan of the way his eyes glow blue when he does his atomic breath. I know you feel the same way.
My favorite one definitely is Rodan. Mothra by far is the most interesting because now it's like it's like Mothra and Megaguirus, and they put them together.
Yeah, but also I think we should have expected this because Legendary likes making them more realistic and believable, right? And Mothra was by far the one that had to go through the most change because she was very cartoony and bubbly before. And she didn't actually look like a real moth or anything.
It doesn't look like a moth anymore.
What do you mean?
The wings don't resemble that of a moth either.
I think that she looks more like a real moth because like of her more insect-like design. But her wings are a lot longer because she's bigger, so she needs more lift. That's how, like, bigger animals, like the albatross, they have longer but thinner wings. It's what you need. I think it makes sense that it's like that. And I like how she's more like physically capable of fighting now with the pincers and then the stinger. I think she looks really cool. Can't wait for her larva form. Yeah, that's true. We haven't seen her larva form yet. I'm really curious to see what her larva is.
In my opinion, Mothra does not look like Kamacuras. Look, I can show you what Kamacuras looks like.
Yeah, I don't think she looks like Kamacuras at all. I think she looks more like a Muto. Yeah.
She looks more like a mixture of a Muto and
Butterfly
and Megaguirus. It's like they took Megaguirus and Mothra and they put them together. Because Megaguirus is the only kaiju that has a stinger. Well, besides Kamacuras, apparently has a stinger.
Well, that's not a stinger. That's like the egg tube type thing.
Oh my god, Aiden, there's cobwebs on it.
Oh my god, you have not been touching those in like forever. I don't like Mothra. She looks like Kamacuras. Oh, that's what you were talking about. I hate the pincers for some reason. I like them because my big concern was that I didn't know if Mothra was actually going to be able to keep up with Godzilla, Rodan, and King Ghidorah physically. Because that's one thing I've always disliked Mothra for, is because I never really bought how she was actually able to put up a fight against those other monsters because she's just a big moth just flying around, right? The Heisei era tried to solve that by giving her lasers and crap. But this one makes a lot more sense because she's got the strong wing power, but she's also got the blinding rays. But I was like, okay, but she really needs that physical capability, right? But the pincers give her those physical capabilities because she's got the stronger, longer arms, and she's able to attack them with the sharp claws, but she's also got the stinger, so she's really physically capable of actually inflicting damage on other monsters physically now, not just like distance and stuff like that. So I think it was a really good change. That's why I like it. I also like her head redesign a lot. I mean, you can barely see it, but she looks a lot more like a moth. Finally. Rodan looks fine, but I couldn't find his eyes. What? I mean, there's a bunch of pictures out there. There's some of them that show his eyes in there. Also, I see the Zilla puppet and the animatronic Zilla. Also, the legendary Ghidorah looks better than the anime one. Yeah, I don't like the anime one at all. I gave up on the anime series after the second film.
Same.
I don't even think I'm going to watch the third one. I don't want to waste my time.
I'm gonna
Maybe if I start hearing other people tell me like, oh, it's actually really good, then I'll be like, okay, I'll check it out. Or
the first one was really good. The second one was just a repeat of the first one.
I wouldn't say the first one was really good, but I really enjoyed it. It's definitely not rewatchable. It's kind of like 2014. You really have to wait a while before you can watch it again because it's a slow build up movie. I mean the payoff, but you know, if you just keep rewatching the payoff a bunch, then it just kind of ruins the whole movie. So I only watch those things after a long time of waiting. Even 2014. 2014 is my favorite Godzilla movie. So, but I still can't rewatch it much. I don't think it's a very rewatchable movie.
My mom just got home. I think my mom just got home.
Awesome. Speaking of which, am I the only one who thinks Cloverfield looks like an albino bat across the Muto that took a squid's tentacle and taped it to its butt? That is a really good description.
I don't like speaking of Cloverfield.
I think that the Muto one I don't agree with though because it just looks very different. It doesn't look in arthropody enough to be like a Muto. I mean, I guess I can get your like body structure type thing, but that's not the first or the last creature that will have that kind of body design. So, a problem that many people had with the 2014 Godzilla is that you couldn't see the kaiju. Yeah, a lot of people complain about 2014 movie. I'm not going to talk about it anymore though, because I'm sick of talking about 2014. But yeah. Any questions about Mesozoic Isle or any prehistoric archipelago stuff? Oh yeah, the website should be coming soon. I've done a lot of hard work on the website. A lot of stuff I've gotten done on that should be coming out hopefully pretty soon. So yeah, you can look forward to that. The prehistoric archipelago website is basically going to operate as like the central point where you can find everything prehistoric archipelago. So it's like home base. It'll have everything on scars. It'll have everything on Mesozoic Isle, Cenozoic Isle, Mesozoic Seas, Paleozoic Isle. Just everything. That's your central. That is where everything will be. Oh, okay. Goodbye, Billy. You can see the lights inside of his mouth.
Yeah.
Excellent design.
His
Fun
eyes
fact,
even
Clover. That's pretty cool. The Clover in the first movie was an infant, which means that the parents are bigger than a skyscraper. Cute. MI now has a fully functional hype train. Yeet. Also, why does Clover have an army of xenomorphs in disguise? Well, xenomorph
That's
is
not how
spelled
you
with an
spell
X.
xenomorphs. First of all, it's like this.
And second off, they're not xenomorphs in disguise.
They're parasites.
They look very different to me. They look more like Cloverfield itself, or like a Muto, I guess, than a xenomorph.
They remind me of the arachnids from Starship Troopers.
Yeah. That's a good comparison. That's a really good comparison.
How dare you dispel xenomorphs?
Sorry. It's fine, dude. We're just teasing you. Clover has crabs. That's actually really funny. That's really funny. Clover has crabs. If I cover up my face, maybe it'll focus on her. Nope. Predator is the most bad alien in the Alien movie trilogy. I agree. I'm more of a Predator guy than a Xenomorph guy, but Caesar is the opposite.
You guys don't know what you're talking about.
Predators are the superior race.
Nah. Well, yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, but
They
that's not
are.
why I like them.
Technically, they are.
Technically.
Technology-wise, they are.
Well, yeah, well, just, I mean, position they are. I mean, they literally... Xenomorphs probably would have gone extinct a long time ago if they actually wanted to eradicate them, but they want to use them as prey. They're kind of like using them as really dangerous cows. Just putting them wherever they want. I just like Predator because of like the first movie, how they like taunt their prey, and I think it's a far more interesting dynamic between the people that are trying to escape it. That's why I like Predator.
I liked Alien more than the first Predator, if I have to be honest.
Well,
It's
obviously.
Yeah, it's because like just the dark, cramped feeling of being stuck with something that you have no idea it exists, and just
Well,
it
you know
brought.
it exists. You just don't know what it is.
Well, okay, but you didn't know it existed at first. They didn't know it existed in the first place until it bursted out of Kane's chest.
Okay, that's more.
So that's the scary part, where it's like this person can act completely normal, but they're infected by this parasite, and then all of a sudden it just comes out of nowhere, and it's like the perfect killing machine because it has acidic blood. So if you injure it, you risk injuring yourself or damaging property. And then it has inner tongue, which can go through bone, which we've seen. It goes through bone. They have the tail spike, which has very flexible and bendable tail, so they can use that all any way they want it. Even shown in AVP, when you cut off that blade, they know to use their acidic blood to their advantage.
Yep. I think they're both awesome. I just like Predators more. And everybody can have their own taste. Caesar likes Alien more. I respect that. I think the first Alien movie and the second Alien movie were really well done.
I saw a video where it was like Indoraptor versus Xenomorph, and the Indoraptor won, and I'm just like, you're kidding. Yeah. I was just sitting there like, okay, the Indoraptor is gonna kill it, but then it's gonna melt.
I mean, it could kill it and get away with it. It's gonna severely damage itself, but I still don't think the Indoraptor would win. I just try to avoid Jurassic Park people because they're just typically just idiots. Because you know it is the community that made it the infamous, crying about the Spinosaurus killing the T-Rex. I mean that's kind of a given.
Yeah.
I just don't like feeling. A lot of the people just cry about everything and just make sure that everything they like does better. That's period. I like Godzilla more than Evangelion Unit 1, but I still think Evangelion Unit 1 would kick his butt.
Yeah, it's the now that I think about it, the slim build.
But then again, if there is a chance, because technically, if you move Godzilla over into that universe, he would have an AT field, so he probably would be pretty formidable. Who knows?
Not only that, but if you bring in the radiation factor, I mean, those things aren't protected from radiation.
No. But who knows? We'll never see that probably. Well, maybe one day, but who knows?
Why? I hate how Toho teased us with those pictures too.
I think it's better it didn't happen, to be honest. Toho doesn't know how to do their anime.
They just kill you with weapons, not all too scary.
Let's see what
I don't find predators scary because they're more humanoid. They just kill you with weapons, not all that scary. Yeah, that's another thing right there. I agree with King of Jicpicus on that one. It's like these are just like any weapons. I mean, we can make the same.
That's kind of a lame excuse, if I'm being honest, because weapons are scary. I think that people just have an overgeneralized thing that you have to be of a creature and have like actual physical attachments to be scary. I think I'm gonna be honest. I'm more afraid of humans than I am of any freaking animal that lives on this planet. I'm more afraid of humans than I'm afraid of a T-Rex, if there was a T-Rex in front of me. Humans are the most destructive, murderous, an unreliable species on this planet, hands down.
Well, yeah, if we look at this from a physiological point of view.
Yeah, but that's why I think that weapons are basically just like another extension of you if you're using them. So I don't think that just because they use external weapons, it just I don't see how that.
The whole idea of like having something growing inside of you and you not knowing.
Well, that's a scary part. The parasitic part is really scary. Yes, I think that's good. I think that the xenomorphs are really scary. Yeah, and I'm not saying necessarily that I don't even really know if I'd say the xenomorph or the predator is scarier than one another. I don't know which one I would choose. But I like the predators more. I just think that they're more enjoyable. That's all I said.
Also, one thing that other thing that I like about the xenomorph is that it really taps back into your primal instincts, where we're scared of the dark, where we've known to kind of put that fear aside, but then this adds a whole new aspect again that you have to be scared of the dark again.
That is true, but I also like the part where the predator plays with new aspects of fear rather than
where it's like you're not safe at any time because it has a camouflage ability.
Yeah, and it's more toying with you. Like it's so superior to you that it actually just toys with you. Like it's just using you as sport. I mean that I thought it was really unique and interesting new way of playing on it. Either way, I think both films are fantastic. I think both animals are fantastic, or both creatures are fantastic. I think I like predators more. I'm just more of a predator guy. I like their lore and their
ugly mother. Censor due to YouTube policy.
Censor due to Kiki's 010. I made an Indoraptor versus Carnotaurus video, and the Carno won. Cool. I think that the Indoraptor would actually win that one, to be honest. Well, the Indoraptor's pretty stupid. Never mind. It lost against Blue, so probably would lose.
He got kicked out of a window by a Velociraptor.
Every fan base is an abomination to this earth, probably. What is the most underrated dinosaur figure you own? I don't know. But for right now, I'm going to say the Carnegie Maiasaura. I think that's a really great figure. Well, I just really like it. I don't know if actually it's underrated, but probably. I don't know if it's the most underrated figure. I don't know. That's a really excellent question. I'll plead the fifth. I like this. Yeah, I like the Spino because it's so interesting and mysterious, but it could get its butt kicked by even an Allosaurus. I don't know about that. I think an Allosaurus would stand more of a chance fighting against the Spinosaurus than people give it credit for, especially because Allosaurus has lived in packs.
Yeah.
And don't argue with me on that. You're just not going to win, and I don't feel like getting into an argument about whether or not Allosaurus lived in packs. But yeah, I think that Spinosaurus would definitely be a very formidable animal. I think it'd be way more of an even match than it would be like swayed towards one side. I think that Spinosaurus would probably have a little bit more of a chance because of its size and its big claws, but I think Allosaurus would stand a pretty decent chance.
Okay, here's the question. Bullets do nothing to the Indoraptor, but Triceratops skull can kill it. How does that work? A knife can go through. I think a knife can go through a bulletproof vest, right? Because you jam it through. It's the same thing there. A bulletproof vest can stop a bullet, but a knife can go through it.
It's also bigger, more pressure. I don't know. And also you're taking all of that weight down on it. It's just movie. It's just movie stuff. Plot armor, I guess.
It's just like an Indoraptor wouldn't be able to survive a bite from a T-Rex because the pressure that we put on its bones would just crush it. His teeth might not go through. Well, they would go through because of the pressure. But, also, if they didn't, the skin would just fold in on itself, crushing his internal organs. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, but they're just trying to survive just like any other animal. Like crocodiles, when they see them kill things, they have no emotion or remorse for what they're doing because they have to survive. They have to kill and eat every day to survive. It's about them surviving. It doesn't matter if they're killing something that lives. It doesn't matter to them. And they can't afford to be emotional towards that. They can't afford it. Otherwise, they're gonna go extinct because they're like, oh, I feel so bad. I'm killing this thing. They have to eat. They have to eat. You know, and that doesn't make the xenomorph any more scary than that for me, because the xenomorph has to live. It has to continue on. I don't think emotion or remorse has anything to do with it. And also, to me, that's just still another level of scary. If I think about it, I mean, that's the only word you can really use.
Yeah, I mean, it's the xenomorph is just a living creature.
It's just way more efficient than other animals.
Yeah, they do it because they have to. It's not that they want to; they have to.
I think I shouldn't call it an animal because I think it technically has to be on Earth in order to be considered an animal. Altiori thought that a xenomorph could beat an Indominus Rex. I think it would too. There are no villains in the animal kingdom. Yeah, there are. There's humans. What is Safari or Collecta makes a randomness robustus? I don't know. You're a human. You're afraid of yourself. No, I'm afraid of other humans. I'm not afraid of myself. You're overgeneralizing it. Every fan base is an abomination, but that's not a rated dinosaur figure. Dinosaurs, kaiju. I blame Gorosaurus for this. Just making sure I caught up on all the comments.
Look what happened!
Look what happened! What time is it?
Look what happened!
Let's go for a couple more minutes.
Did David just go live?
I don't think so. No. All right. You guys have any more questions?
Wait, Cesar, do xenomorphs eat people or just kill them / take them for hosts of their offspring? To my knowledge, we have seen xenomorphs eat using their inner tongue in Alien 3, the dog alien. We haven't seen a xenomorph like eat a person, but that's the closest that we got. We just kept injecting its tongue into the dead guy. So I don't know if you classify that as eating or not. I know they don't breathe, or if they do, they need little to no oxygen because we've seen them survive in space. To my knowledge, they just kind of take them and use them as host. And they just keep breeding. I know they will die after old age. They have a lifespan because inside of the video game Alien Colonial Marines, during a mission, you go down into the sewer depths of Hadley's Hope, or whichever way you pronounce it. And there's like boiler aliens, which are like really old aliens that are like really gray and lost their color. And then they have like boils of acid all over them, and they only hunt by sound. So yeah. I heard is not spelled like that. NECA is going to have all of their Godzilla figures in scale with each other, so if they make a Godzilla Earth, better clear your room for space. I don't want another Godzilla Earth figure. I already have one. I don't need another one.
Why is everybody calling it Godzilla Earth now?
Because it's like the biggest Godzilla, and the whole planet is like based off of Godzilla, or off of that Godzilla since it's the original one.
I'm just gonna boycott it like I did for Shin Godzilla. I'm just gonna ignore it.
It's just Godzilla.
What do you think of Safari Yixan? Well, I know basically nothing about it, and I've just seen your promo picture, so I don't know what you want me to say. I mean, I know that you put a Dinokairos in the same place as Eutyrannus, which just is not right at all. They're separated by, basically the entire Cretaceous period. Eutyrannus lived at the beginning of it, and Dinokairos lived at the end with Tarbosaurus, Therizinosaurus, and other stuff like that. I mean, so I guess there's that criticism, but other than that, I mean, I think it's an interesting concept. I'm really curious. I haven't seen it, Safari Hell Creek yet, so I don't really know how they're gonna go.
That's Godzilla Phileas. Isn't Phileas the small one?
I don't know.
I know.
Remember when Dino Man commented on an Altiori? Altiori video? He did? I didn't know about that. I don't know. Damn, you still going? Yep, I'm still going. We're about to end it, though. We have 13 people in here right now, but we're looking for Mesozoic Isle, Prehistoric Archipelago questions and stuff like that. We're going to end it soon here. Oh, cool. Let me know when that's done so I can watch it and check it out. No, I'm not letting anybody else join in on a Mesozoic Isle stream because, you know, this is Mesozoic Isle, so only people in association with it. Also, how many shots do you have left? I have just under 10 things in total for the whole thing to finish filming. I'm doing that tomorrow. And some other scattered stuff done this week. My uncle still isn't here yet.
Somebody once told me.
Live action Mesozoic Isle remake. That is something I thought about at one point. That would be a fun thing to do, but I need the budget for it. So if I ever became a more reputable cinematic artist, then maybe I could get the budget for something like that, and that would be really fun to make. But right now, no plans. Do you have to go back to shoot with Grandpa to get the shots done? No, I'm done with everything over there. I'm going to reshoot one scene I did over there that I didn't really like. And so I'm going to find a new location to film that. But the rest of the stuff I need to film right over here in my house. So, yeah. Do you guys have to go back
On the
to shoot?
Velociraptor live in trees video. I don't know what they
Dino Man commented on that one. I haven't seen his comment. Sorry, Sketch. No adults with child voices. He's not an adult. And is it shots for the whole season or for the first episode? No, for the whole season. Bunch of spread out stuff. Yeah. First episode. Here, I'll get a thing and I'll tell you all the episodes that are completely done. Like all their scenes are filmed. There's a script. That thick thing. Oh, this came off? What the hell? Oh. Lost a piece of the script. Okay. Episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13, 14 are done. Episodes 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 15 have a few scenes that I need to finish. I have 2 scenes left to finish in episode 8, 1 in episode 9, 2 in episode 10, 2 in episode 11, 1 in episode 12, and 1 in episode 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more scenes.
Only 9.
Yeah, I type up my scripts.
Yeah, he's making me type them up too.
Yeetus bomb beatus, my dude. That later. I just realized if a species like Giga, Spino, and Rex have little numbers, does that mean that they would be extinct by season 2 unless they breed like rabbits? Well, they have low numbers because they have a lot of territory and space, but they can still breed, and they just have a slower, a slower breeding rate. Yeah, just slower rate they breed at. It's not really changing. Yeah, I got this souvenir from the Mesozoic Isle set back up in the mountains. There's this old bottle that's probably like close to 50 years old. It's all rusted, bottle cap. T-Bone, stop falling over, my dude. Out of the $1,000 budget of Mesozoic Isle Season 1, how much was spent on ink? None. It was all stuff provided by my parents and my grandparents. Dino Man commented, is the top comment on the Velociraptor video. Okay, what does it say? You just copy and paste it to me? I just need to write out the KPG extinction event and the Barnum Brown's discovery of the T-Rex or Safari Elk. Huh. So is it going to be more of like an educational thing, or is it like story-based and kind of more original, or what? Yishan? Or Yishan? That might be the case. Yishan. Yishan.
Somebody once told me I'm starving.
She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. I watched a video about how Neanderthals used to talk, and they had a vocalist that done a high-pitched voice to tell how they did talk, and it's hilarious. Kiki, Zilla, and Caesar, when you finish the stream, can you check out my Godzilla Kaiju Awakening series on my channel? I'll check it out soon. I don't know if I'll be able to check it out immediately. If I have time right after it, then I will. But I don't know how soon my uncle is going to get here. And I don't want to spend time with him because I don't get to see him much, and he might be moving away soon to a different state, so I definitely want to spend as much time with him. The Safari series is kind of both educational and story-based, like Walking with Dinosaurs. Gotcha. Cool. I think I got all the comments there. Speartooth. This is a cool figure. Really well done, as usual, from Papo. Papo always does really great quality. But I don't really like the position it's in. I don't really like the design on the sail either. The sail kind of bugs me, and then how it's laying on its belly looks kind of eh. So I like the Safari and newer collector ones better, and the old Carnegie one possibly better. Sounds cool, Hadrosaur. Show me my Bay Blue. Ugh. Put Speartooth back. Ouch. There we go. Come on, Estes. Don't slap with me here. Stand up. There you go, girl. Here's your boy Blue. Get him out with knocking over without knocking everything over. Ah! Yeah. There's your boy Blue. All of your boy Blue's scenes are already finished. Rawr. 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 Rawr, rawr, rawr. Is the first episode going to be straight into it, or is it going to be open up on how Red Tooth lost his parents or something else? I think you meant else instead of us. First episode will have an opening segment where it'll kind of like lightly introduce you to the island. Obviously, the prologue episode will do a better job at that, but it will lightly introduce you to the island, then slowly segment into everything. So, yeah. And also, Red Tooth never lost his parents. He was created in a lab. He never had parents. So, he's a species that will never get the chance to have parents. If you kill Blue, I will sue you. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the Morrison just yet. I got so excited about the Yishan formation. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool to mix it up and get some more obscure formations in there. So that's pretty cool. Trying to see if I can balance them. Ooh, I did it for a little bit there. Let me do it like a CSC. Nope. Oh, the series is like Jurassic Park. Got it. No, it's not. What I miss? Everything. Giga Zebra is the better figure. I do like the Safari LTD Giganotosaurus a little better than this one, but this one is still amazing. I love this figure. When Red Tooth finds out he has no parents, hello, darkness, my old friend. Nice to be here with you again. Yeah, okay, I got all the comments. Are you all doing your part? Anything in particular, man? I mean, the website's getting closer to being finished, so there's that. Caesar is not talking, so there's that. Other than that, nothing really too much new. Oh, we're almost done filming with Mesozoic Isle. Have 9 to 8 shots. There's still one I'm questioning of whether or not I shot it or not. I just have to check. 9 to 8 scenes to film left. Will you frickin' focus? I love this side of his face. I don't really care for this one too much. But this one, really awesome. I love the sculpt on that face right there. Come on, focus. There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Love this figure so much. Oh, yeah. Holy fructose, father, yes. The web is almost done. Yep. Aiden, do you think that Sinornithosaurus had venom? Still confused about that. I don't know. I like the idea of it. It's very interesting. Apparently it's been deduced otherwise, but I'm not completely sure on that, so I'd look it up yourself. But I still think there's a slight possibility that it could be true. But yeah, I don't know. How long on average do you think it takes to film a single scene for a Mesozoic Isle? Single scene on average, about 20 minutes. For, on average, about 20 minutes. Yep. Also, I asked you about the V-Rex when I joined the stream because I wanted to know if you would get it and use it as an evolved species of T-Rex. Sorry if I brought up the V-Rex again. Oh, so you never finished? I'm never gonna buy a Reborn figure. I will never support them as a company. Also, I just don't have an interest in that. I mean, I know I have mutant creatures on Mesozoic Isle, but no. And also, there's not enough time for T-Rex to evolve that long, like for enough time to go by for a T-Rex to evolve into something like that. So, no. Oh, damn, 20 minutes for 2 minutes? Damn, yeah. Yeah, well, there's a lot of sophisticated scenes and different shots, and they're going to be cut together, and you cut them together, and turn into shorter scenes. So, if you ever film something like this, that's this big of a project, then you'd understand. But yeah, it's a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work. Beautiful. Fructose. Anything in particular, man? Okay, what's this Discord attachment? Oh yes, I love that. A picture of the Vitae Giga Boyo. How long has Mesozoic Isle existed? When was it created? Mesozoic Isle was never created. It's a natural island, unlike Cenozoic Isle and Paleozoic Isle. It was a natural island, and it's been around for thousands of years. And it was terraformed back in the 80s. Stuff. So that's what you're talking about. Then it's dinosaurs have been on the island for roughly around 30 years. That's how it's relatively new, and the ecosystem is still kind of balancing itself out in certain areas. So, yeah, hope that answers your question. What is the worst Rebor figure? I don't know. I don't want to think about it. To me, Carnegie Giga is kind of loud in terms of shape and pose. Giga Zebra is a little softer while keeping the overall shape of the actual animal. Yeah, it does have like a little sharp of everything's a little sharp, but I really like it. I think it's nice. I can film and edit a dinosaur scene in 5 seconds. I bet you can. Oh, Kiki, this series, which I based off your little makeout session, will be premiering later this month. Dino Man will be voicing in it. Okay. This is intriguing me. I don't know what you're talking about. Northern Forest, the Isle of the Mesozoic. What is this? Oh, that's a really pretty picture. Ferocious Fragilis. Are alt accounts against the rules in Dino Nation, even if we don't break the rules? Read the rules. Tells you. Rules. Or not. I wrote up those things for a reason. Use them. Am I turning that up or down? No. It's a dinosaur private investigator series. Oh. That'll be interesting. Caesar's just gone again. I don't know where the hell he went. I wonder if he's in the corner again. My next episode of Dinosaur Series up is going to be until it's warm again. Papo Spino or Safari 2007 Spino? You mean 2008? That's a good question. I've been really enjoying the Papo stuff recently, like filming the Papo stuff. And so I've gained an extra appreciation for all of my Papo stuff just because they're really well detailed. And, it's really fun to mess around with their jaws and stuff. But I definitely like the Carnegie one better. Yeah, I definitely like the Spartan Carnegie. It just has a better pose. Just looks more like an actual Spinosaurus. I don't know, just like it more. So yeah, that's that. I love Centernethosaurus, Millenii, Microraptor, Gui, and Confuciusornis Sanctus. They are some of my favorites from Asia. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, definitely Utyrannus is what's my favorite dinosaur, so.
It's all about Sinraptor.
Sinraptor. Yeah, but it's really cool because Utyrannus, we know, lived and moved around inside the snow because we have evidence of permafrost. And permafrost means that it's permanently frozen. Something's permanently frozen. And meaning that, so for a time in that area on Asia, it had snow all year long. Meaning that Utyrannus lived in the snow undeniably, which is really cool to think about.
You know what else is really cool to think about? The fact that it's one of the best ever created foods on the planet.
Oh, hell yeah. Yes, my Carcharodontosaurus Kate still stands like a champ. She is the queen. Eatus Brambitus, my boyo. All right, guys. Any last questions to wrap up? Then we're going to get going. It's kind of dying off here. I want to go get a drink and put away the Monster Converse Rex and other stuff. I was hoping Dinosaur Island Season 5 was going to be about humans discovering and exploring the island due to the style of the new trailers, but instead we got a cat. Even better. I never got that impression, but I'm really happy with Dinosaur Island Season 5. I think it's the best season yet by far. I saw someone say the Reborn Tyrannus is accurate. Yeah, they can go poop their face out.
Its bottom jaw is too curved up, too. It's too curved.
Probably is. I haven't looked at it in like forever. My Mesozoic Isle needs are satisfied, sorta. Film it. Get out. Go. Absolutely, Captain. Aye, aye. Yeah, so I want to thank you guys for joining in. Thank you, C-Star, for being here. I mean, we only talked for a few segments of it, but still, it's here. I believe that Utyrannus' feathers changed colors over the seasons. Brown during spring and summer, starts blending into white during autumn, and finally blends out. That's a really cool speculation thing, and I think it's really cool for you to put that into something. But I disagree with you that would have been the case because, like I said, we have evidence of permafrost in the same formation that Utyrannus discovered and the same area that it was discovered. And that permafrost means that something was permanently frozen, meaning there was snow and ice all year round during that time period in that area. So that Utyrannus definitely was around snow its entire life, or at least for a part on that part of the planet at that time. It was. So I would say that it's more likely that Utyrannus was in fact white, but also was white all year round. And that's why it's common that people depict it as white, because we do know that it lived in the snow.
That is one big fish.
Yep. So that's why I disagree. But anyways, yeah. Thank you guys for joining in. It's been super fun. I'm obviously really exhausted again. But yeah, it's always fun to talk to you guys. I miss talking to you guys. It's been a long time since we've really had a good stream. Yeah, I got to get to work though and get cracking on Mesozoic Isle. So, and I have an uncle coming over, and I got to recuperate. So, I'll talk to you guys later. And thanks for joining in. And have a great rest of your day.